the bat, so they've had to wait a little while. But I think having that extra couple of days, kind of get things back fine-tuned, shake off, the bad vibes from last Friday. So I know they want to come out, get off to a great start in this first quarter tonight. I know that's probably a key. Let's get off to a good start. We were okay in the first quarter last week against the but the second quarter really started stalling. And then, like you said, kind of second half, it just kind of fell apart. So if we can get out here and not just get to a small lead, but maybe try and take control of the game early on, that'd be the goal.
Jaden Vaughn, one of these seniors for the Lady Jackets, being introduced right now. She is another one of those that Coach Smith said, he's like, when you have a player like that in your program that can bring up the younger players and coach them, like be a coach on the court, he's like, that's invaluable. You can't. It's hard to find players who are willing to do that, especially seniors who think that I should be on the court. And they're like, you know what? I want to be a part of this program because I love it. I love wearing that jackets across my chest. I love being a part of this program. Like, I do it for that reason, and it's not easy to find players who are willing to do that. And he is lucky that he has players that want to do that and be a part of this program. And it's a historical program. I mean, the Lady Jackets basketball, if we go back to Julie Jacobson and that undefeated team in '96 that went 33-0 all the way and had a, man, I remember she was telling the story about I think it was the third round game they had where they were down and they came back and were I can't remember who it was.
It would be the semifinal game, but they were down about 12 with about 4 minutes left and came back and won that one. But, even before that, I remember there used to be banners, for all the district championships. And Nikki Leader, you mentioned her name earlier, and she was the coach from the 70s through the 80s and all, and into the early 90s. And it was a run of I think district championships about 15 or 16 years. And then, of course, Coach Brenda Lowe came in and then was able to win a state title. Katrina Hibbert was a big part of that, of course, coming in as a foreign exchange student from Australia and then helped lead us to a state title. But it didn't stop after that. They kept really strong. Coach Shelley LaPrairie had great programs, was always in the Sweet 16. I say always, but several Sweet 16 appearances. That's in the semifinals at that point. And, BS once got to the state championship game, I believe, with her as well, and wasn't able to win that one. But then Coach Blake Zito for a couple of years, and then I know they got to the state title game with him as a head coach. And so,
and is that when Caroline?
That's when Caroline,
Taylor was
assistant coach right now, Caroline Taylor. She was a guard on that team, and reminds me a lot. You talking about Jaden and kind of both blonde hair, shooting threes out there on the court, kind of similar ball players right there. But now Caroline Taylor, she was good now, and she helped lead that ball club too. And they got to the championship game and just fell one game short of winning the title. But as you was mentioned, just these senior girls. And some of them, even though they are not starters, like I said, just what it means that they didn't just get upset and say, you're going to play a freshman and you're not going to start me and just go quit and, throw away all the years they've been working to play basketball, but they still here want to be part of this team. And they are contributors. Like they may not be starting, but they're the first or second one off the bench, and they're coming in. They're making an important piece to the puzzle here with the Lady Jackets and helping give that experience and kind of get us through these close games to pull those out at the end.
Yes, and they have had some close games, and they have gone through a gauntlet. And we've talked about like what your scheduling really does, and maybe Walker, who we had looked at 2 weeks ago when we were covering that game, like their preseason schedule, maybe not the toughest. Coach Smith, kind of like Coach Beard with football in a sense, is not afraid to go play the Southern Labs or teams that have been in the Dome, or the Centrals who went to the Dome and renewing that rivalry and all that. So there's it says something when you can be battle tested.
Yeah.
And this Lady Jackets team is certainly battle tested this season.
Well, you're going to have that because regardless of how well you play in the regular season, when you get in the playoffs, there's going to be some tight, pressure-packed fourth quarters, with the game just in 4 or 5 points either way. And if you don't have that feeling, if you haven't been playing with that a lot throughout the year, it'll catch you. If you're used to winning every game by 20, and then all of a sudden you play a team that matches up okay with you, it might bite you at the end. And that's what, the challenges that these girls have gone through because they've played the defending state champion Parkway, correct? Yeah, Parkway. And they're still number one seed right now in 5A. We played Walker, in the Livingston Parish tournament. That's 1 and 2 in the bracket. We've played the number 4 team, the number 7 team. We've played the 1 and 2 teams in other divisions. And it is a really tough non-district schedule for the Lady Jackets. So when you do get to a spot to where it comes down to the last 2 minutes of a game, and it's just a one bucket, deciding it right now. The girls have kind of used to doing that. They kind of know what Coach Smith wants. Do we want to try and push the ball in this spot or pull it back out and make sure we get work it some time, work the clock, get a safe shot, wait to get fouled? If we're on defense, do we want to try and foul here? Do we want to try and play it out? Well, we've got a lot of scenarios like that, and you can do it in practice as much as you want, but when you do it in a game scenario, that's 3 times, better than just having it in a practice spot. So our girls have gone through a lot of that, and they'll be better off at the end for it.
Oh, for sure. And it's been exciting to jump into this and see what they're doing. And, I just like how electric that Walker game was 2 weeks ago. I mean, it was for a high school girls basketball game. I mean, it was as good as it gets. And we had talked before, like Livingston Parish women's basketball is all, you got Albany, you got Springfield, you got Walker, you got Denham Springs. I mean, it's amazing what basketball is like for
I believe
the
French Settlement and Doyle are in the top.
Right.
They're both in the top 4 of their division.
Yep.
Denham and Walker, of course, like I said, they're the 5A in the top 10. So a lot of good basketball in this area.
All right, Mitch, we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, you will be with who?
Coach Mike Piku.
My man, Mike Piku, the legend.
Coach.
That's right, victorious JV coach. Mike Piku, stay with us. We are back right after this on the Sporting Center Yellow Jackets warm-up.
Ralph Seller Chevrolet. We're again excited to be a sponsor of the Denham Springs Fighting Yellow Jackets football team this year. We appreciate all the support from your community in our first few years in business, and we are excited about things to come. Whether it's a new or used car, truck, or SUV, award-winning service from our dedicated service and parts staff, or even an outstanding collision repair for your vehicle, Ralph Seller Chevrolet wants to earn your business. From our Ralph Seller Chevrolet dealership family to your school family, go Jackets!
Denham Springs High School broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision, are brought to you in part by Duke Seafood and Steakhouse, Brandon Rishu with Smart Move Real Estate, Livingston Parish Clerk of Court Jason Harris, Hunt's Tire Pros and Car Care, Coconut Willie's Daiquiris, Denspree, Shea Landry Closing Attorney, Milestone Title, L. King Company, and Triton Outpatient Clinic. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
Since 1898, the Livingston Parish News, an award-winning media outlet, has served as the news source for our community. The Livingston Parish News is available in print and online at www.livingstonparishnews.com. For complete and comprehensive coverage of what is making news in Livingston Parish, as well as Livingston Parish sports, we have you covered. Opinions, politics, lifestyle, and the arts. No matter how big or small the story, the Livingston Parish News is your source for community news in our parish. Serving Livingston Parish for more than 120 years, it's the Livingston Parish News.
If you're a small business owner in the Denham Springs area, think about everything you need to help your business succeed. You need a plan, happy customers, steady cash flow, and an insurance agent that gets you. State Farm agent Brandy Robertson runs a small business in the Denham Springs community area too, and she understands the unique needs of local business owners. She will make it easy to choose the right protection at the right price, because one thing you don't need is insurance stress. Call State Farm agent Brandy Robertson for your small business needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to the Sporting Center Yellow Jacket warm-up, and I am joined right now with victorious JV coach, Coach Mike Piku. Coach Piku, how's it going?
Going well. How about yourself?
Doing all right, man. So we're just watching a little bit of the, the ceremony here, honoring the seniors, and I think you have a really unique spot watching that happen, because even though in junior high you were the boys coach, people that aren't familiar with, if you're a boys coach in junior high, you're basically a boys and a girls coach, because we play all the games together. Correct. You're going to practice not together, sometimes together a little bit, but one right after the other. You're always going to be around when the girls are practicing, be around when the girls are playing. So several of those girls out there that are seniors now came through Denham Springs Junior High, so you've known them for 6 years now at least.
Yeah, at least. Yes, at least. It was nice being out there, and that's what I told Jaden. I said I didn't think I was doing this twice. I did it to her in eighth grade. Yeah, gave it to her in 8th grade and turned around and give it to her again as a senior. But I didn't think I was going to be doing that. But I'm glad I did. It's been very pleasurable being here with these young ladies.
And that's, you get the like I said, unique spot that you saw a lot of them as 6th graders, 7th graders, 8th graders, and then a lot of these girls right now that even not just the seniors like Jaden, but some of the juniors and sophomores and freshmen that we're going to see here in just a few minutes in the varsity game. They came through Denham Springs Junior. So you've seen these girls for 4 or 5 years now, and I know you've got to know them, and I know that's one reason Coach Smith, as soon as you retired from teaching, was like, hey, you might be retired from teaching, but I know you want to keep coaching, so come on out. And, he wanted you to be a part of his staff. So you've been around these girls for a while.
Yeah, I have, and it's really been nice. I've really enjoyed it very much. I couldn't have asked for anything better. Coach Smith's a great guy to work with. And these girls, you couldn't ask for a better group. And knowing them and their families, it's been a blessing to me to know them.
Yeah. Well, Josh and I, while you were out there playing, we're working hard and getting the W for the JV game. We've been having fun playing here at the Jacket Gym, so goofing off a little bit, telling some funny stories and all. So I know you've spent a lot of time in this Jacket Gym here, so this isn't new to you over here, is it?
No, not at all. I've spent many nights in this Jacket Gym.
It's been a lot of
practicing and playing games. I played all my games here. 4 years we played in this gym. And it's very memorable to come back in here and do it all again and stand on the sidelines. Playing under Coach Alton Leggett and Dwayne Bailey, Ron Dotson for a couple of years. It's just been a memorable experience for me. I've enjoyed the heck out of it.
And that's what I was talking about. I played a lot of bitty ball games here.
Yes.
I'm quite certain you probably coached me in a John Watson basketball camp. You probably helped out. I know your brother did, Matt Piku. I know he was for sure one of my coaches at one time coming to basketball camps here. And now I was a junior when the Hornsby Gym opened. So I called 2 years of this one and then moved over to finish out in the Hornsby Gym. But a lot of good memories here. A lot of good basketball teams. A lot of good players came through. Girls teams were really good with Coach Nicky Leader, I know. And then the boys teams, Ben McDonald, all-state player coming through here. And so, it's fun. Kind of, I don't want to do this long term, but for a night or two, it's kind of fun to be here.
It's not good. That's right. I wish we could have had it planned and went back to some throwback uniforms. That would have been cool.
If it was planned out, we could have really done
it. Instead of just walking into the gym and the floor be warped and we can't play on it,
Well, I can tell you with the smaller setting, it's going to be louder in here than we are used to at the Hornsby Gym. We got with the 2 levels and everybody's a little bit more spread out. Well, here we're crammed in tight. We got a good crowd. The students are going to be loud because not much room for the volume to go anywhere.
Correct.
So that ought to be fun.
It's going to be fun. It really will. It really will. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Some of the girls are, oh, man, we're in this old gym. I want to be in the new gym, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
It is a good little throwback. And so we were talking just a little bit earlier. Rough game last Friday. Just was kind of ugly. Didn't shoot well. The worst part of everything is we had the bye on Tuesday, so you weren't able to get right back out there and try to get some good feelings again. So it's been a whole week. So what have y'all been talking about at practice, or what are you feeling like how to try and get back from the bad vibes from last Friday to get back on track tonight?
Well, we went in and when we got back, we gave them off Saturday and Sunday because we didn't play again until Thursday. So we let them get away and let them just relax a little bit. Came back Monday and just told them, hey, everybody has one. And it wasn't that we weren't getting shots. We had 54 shots. We didn't make but 11, but we had 54 of them. So it wasn't that we weren't doing all things bad.
I knew on the broadcast, I said, I don't want to know that shooting percentage, but now that you said it, it sounds about right.
But, and so it wasn't that they were stopping us from doing anything. We're just killing ourselves. Mm-hmm. And we told them that. We said, look, we're going to get in here. We're going to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're going to go hard Monday and Tuesday, and we did. Wednesday, we backed off a little bit. Thursday, we went over some things. And then we turned around, and we're here now. And we're ready. We came out ready. We're energetic. We had a good week of practice. So we put all that behind us. We're going to go to the top.
Well, we're still tied for first place in district, and we've got 3 games to go. So we want to try and win out the back end right here, and we're going to get a piece of that district title.
That's it. Hopefully we get the whole thing. Hopefully Santa Maria beat East Ascension.
It could happen.
If that happens, we're in good shape.
There we go.
If not, then we're going to tie for it, but we're going to get a piece of it this year.
All right, well, Coach Mike, we appreciate your time right here. We're going to let you get back down on the court. And after this break right here, we'll be right back up to wrap up the Sporting Center Yellow Jacket warm-up.
Randy Smith and his staff have decades of accounting experience, with Randy along with Mickey McMorris and a terrific staff. Smith Accounting Services can handle all of your accounting needs: personal taxes, computerized payroll services, corporate income tax, business taxes, bookkeeping. And when their quality work is done, you can count on Randy Smith to reminisce about Yellow Jackets athletics. Smith Accounting Services, 277 East Railroad, Denham Springs.
No pain, no gain might apply to football, but not your teeth. If you have toothache pain, gain relief with Dr. Michael Sharola. Emergencies are seen the same day. Dr. Sharola and his staff treat all phases of dentistry, including Zoom whitening procedures. Michael Sharola was an all-state Denham football and baseball player, and you'll feel all world by visiting him. Call 665-3100 or visit Dr. Sharola in Watson next to the post office.
You are our first priority at Innovative Audio. Innovative Audio offers the very best selection of mobile audio and video, window tint, and vehicle security. Innovative Audio's installation and tinting is the finest in the industry. And Innovative Audio's work comes with lifetime warranties on all audio, video, and tint installations. Most importantly, Innovative Audio specializes in serving you. You are our first priority at Innovative Audio, 1400 South Range, Denham Springs. Visit us on Facebook.
Peak Performance Physical Therapy has been serving the wonderful people of Livingston Parish for over 20 years now. This is Ben Wilson, Denham Springs High School, class of 98, and the much younger Stephen Wilson, class of 2003. We are honored to have the opportunity to help those in our community return to a normal way of life following injury. From the geriatric population to the young athlete, we are committed to helping you become stronger, faster, and better. So for all of your physical therapy and rehab needs, come see us at Peak Performance Physical Therapy, located in Denham Springs at 145 Aspen Square, or visit our website at peakperformancephysicaltherapy.com.
Sporting Center Yellow Jackets warm-up. Josh Ward alongside Mitch Covington. Lady Jackets, Lady Eagles, District 5-5A contest here from the Jacket Gym. I'm going to get used to saying that.
Yes.
Because I'm usually from the Hornsby Gymnasium, which we know so well. But talking to Julie Jacobson while you were talking to Coach Tiku there, like they're trying to figure out what happened under the court. She said they pulled up a panel and there was 4 inches of water underneath the court. So something clearly happened during the snowstorm.
I told you, I think it might have been related to
and you were
the
right.
snowstorm.
I think you had inside info you didn't tell me about.
I just, I asked around. When we got around here, I started asking around a little bit, and perhaps there was a busted pipe that really no one knew about. They went around and was taking care of everything, and this was a pipe that they found out outside is just covered up, and it's got insulation on it, but it doesn't have the spigot on the outside like the faucet that you look for, and it was just unknown. And then Coach Smith came in and on the Friday morning when teachers came in to kind of check things out and saw water all on the floor and knew something wasn't right. But they had thought it was a small issue, and it turned out to be
a big issue.
Yes.
All right, so folks, if you see us bouncing around up here a little bit, understand that we are sitting in the bleachers, so it's a little bit we're not exactly stable as we have been in the past, but we're going to do our best here, and we are excited to have this one. Glad to have you along with us as well, of course. Darren Ferrente, Jake Williamson, Mitch Covington, John Fine, Lamine Figueroa back at the studio, and we are ready to get this one underway. It is going to be Nora to tip it off, and the tip-off goes to the Yellow Jackets. I'm sorry, to the Eagles, then it goes out of bounds. Now it'll go to the Yellow Jackets. All right, so senior night Mitch here, a lot to play for. Denham Springs, in a sense, fighting for better positioning here in the playoffs, and we'll see what they do here on senior night against the parish rival. Taylor Smith will dish it out to King. King, top of the key to Lindsay. Lindsay swings it around over to Vaughn. Vaughn gets it to Smith now from the left wing. Top of the key to King. Gets it over to Lindsay. Lindsay to Smith. Smith, baseline jumper. Air ball, no good. Rebound goes to the Eagles. Three-point shot by Live Oak. That one is going to be by, I love it when they wear those jerseys that you can't see. Yep. That was Kennedy Williams by Live Oak, and Eagles with the ball, and it's going to be a foul on King. That's going to be her first of the night. So Kimber King, senior we talked about in the Sporting Center Yellow Jackets warm-up. Inbound will be Barclay for the Eagles.
We got King and Vaughn, and we also have Nora that's in there starting.
Yep. Turnover Eagles goes to the Yellow Jackets. It is Smith. Smith across the court. It's going to be a bad pass, and it'll be a turnover. Goes to Spillman. for the Eagles.
Been a tough couple of trips right there. We've turned it over twice before we really got the offense set up. So
we are scoreless here in the beginning of this District 5-5A contest. Here is a mid-range jumper by the Eagles. It is an air ball, and it will be a turnover. It goes to the Yellow Jackets.
Good job boxing out underneath. Kimber King was able to box out, hold her position, and then allow the ball to bounce out of bounds, so the Jackets will get possession.
Kennedy Lindsay will inbound it. She will get it over to Vaughn, and Vaughn is being pressured now by the Eagles, but she gets it across half court. Working it from the top of the key now. Dribbles in. Takes a nice jumper right there. Two-pointer is good. 2-0 Yellow Jackets.
A little full court pressure. Jaden Vaughn just took it coast to coast and ended up with a 8-foot jump shot off the backboard.
Good defense here by the Yellow Jackets as they are double teaming on the corner, and now it's going to go down to the low post, and it is up and in by the Eagles. We are tied up here at 2 apiece.
Lillian Wellman with the bucket for Live Oak.
Got a foul on the other end. That is going to be on 13. Yep, on Wellman for her first of the night. One foul each here will send the Yellow Jackets to the free throw line. Here's the first one. Front end is good. Yellow Jackets lead 3-2. Nora will send the second one up off the back iron, no good, and rebound goes to the Eagles. Yellow Jackets had a good play at it, but it will go to Eagles. Pressure now from the elbow will pass it out of bounds, and it is a turnover by the Eagles that will go to the Yellow Jackets. 6:04 left here in the first. Yellow Jackets, it is going to be a shot by Vaughn, and she nails it. Two-pointer is good.
2 for 2 here early in this game for Jaden Vaughn. Getting the start tonight and helping beating the press 2 different times and finished it at the goal at the both possessions.
Senior on senior night making a good run of it. Turnover, Eagles goes to the Yellow Jackets. It is by Lindsay, who gets the loose ball, and she is going to get it to Smith. Smith over to the corner to King. King goes across the court to Vaughn, who nails a 3.
You know, I was going to say, she's normally not a drive and shoot kind of girl. She spots up at the three-point line and knocks them down, and that was it right there. She was spotted up. The Jackets worked the ball across court and found her open, and she knocked it down.
Yellow Jackets defense really picking up here. It's another turnover by the Eagles. It is Smith walking it up the court, driving it into the lane. She's going to go up and in, and she is fouled. Three-point play coming up for Taylor Smith.
Took a couple possessions to get us going, but Jackets now working on, that's going to be 9 points and about 4 trips down the floor with a chance to make a 10th point here.
All right, 10-2 Yellow Jackets with the advantage. It is going to be Smith at the free throw line for the 3-point play. Here's the free throw. It is up. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Yellow Jackets lead 11-2. 5:11 left here in the first. The Eagles being pressured by the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets in that full court press right now. King with some really good defense. Baseline now for the Eagles will go up. It is an air ball, and it will go out of bounds, and it will be off the hands of Jaden Vaughn, and it will stay with the Eagles.
Good job by Kennedy Lindsay down underneath the goal, stepping in and cutting off the lane.
Barclay will inbound it from the baseline. Gets it to the elbow. Jumper is no good. Rebound goes to the Yellow Jackets. Loose ball now. Smith will get it. Gets it over to Vaughn. Vaughn's going to get it across half court into the front court. Going to drive it down in the paint from the block. She tries to put it up. No good. Rebound goes up. No good. And it is a foul. And King will go to the free throw line.
She got her own rebound.
Sorry, yep.
You know, I remember talking to Coach Piku before we were going to do our first game, and we were talking about Kimber King, and I figured she was a little guard out there running around. I said, we play her all over the place. She plays down low, and I've seen it here tonight. She's down on the low post on defense, and she's got 2 good job boxing out and getting rebounds.
Vaughn's first one is no good. Rebound goes to Vaughn. She puts it up and in, gets the own rebound after the free throw. Yellow Jackets 13-2. We got a timeout on the court. We will take it with them as well. 13-2 Yellow Jackets with the advantage over the Eagles. Full timeout. We're back after this on Yellow Jackets basketball.
Personal injury?
Boyer, A-Bear, and on-gel.
Auto accidents?
Boyer, A-Bear, and on-gel.
Workers' compensation?
Boyer, A-Bear, and on-gel.
One law firm can handle all of your legal needs, and you don't have to fight big city traffic to find them. Mark Boyer, Dominic Amato, Lucas Schenck, and Allison Costanza have a team of 12 attorneys ready to assist you. The lawyers at Boyer, Aber, and Angel have invaluable experience that allows them to provide expert legal counsel that's professional, prompt, and productive. Small town values, big city results. Boyer, Aber, and Angel.
Fire and water, cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro of Livingston. The #1 choice in cleanup and restoration is Serve Pro of Livingston. Whether it's water damage, fire damage, mold, storm, or construction issues, let the highly trained professionals at Serve Pro of Livingston clean and restore your property and make it like it never happened. Serve Pro of Livingston is prepared for just about anything and is open 24/7, so Serve Pro is faster to any disaster. Serve Pro of Livingston, Florida Boulevard, Denham Springs. Soon to be at the old Albertsons. Fire and water, cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro of Livingston.
We're welcome back in. It is Lady Jackets Basketball, Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the web at johnfineproductions.com and streaming live on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision. We always ask that you please hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with everything we are doing here at DS Jacket Vision. Great to have you along here. District 5-5A contest from the Jacket Gym. Turnover by the Eagles on the inbound, but it now goes back to the Eagles. The Eagles going to try to slow it down. From top of the key is Barclay. She's going to drive it in, throws it up. It is no good. Rebound goes to the Jackets. Jackets pushing the other way now. Vaughn being pressured. Ball goes out of bounds off the Eagles. It will stay with the Yellow Jackets. 13-2, Yellow Jackets with the advantage. We are playing it in the first here from the Jacket Gym. Smith will inbound it to Nora. Nora gives it back to Smith. Smith now from the top of the key, drives in the lane, kicks it out to Vaughn. Vaughn looks to throw it, and she does not. Now we'll get it to Lindsay, and Lindsay's going to be fouled as she put it up to the rim, and she will go to the free throw line. 2 shots.
Looking to see if Live Oak starts trying to collapse a little bit on Jaden Vaughn. She's got 9 of our first 13 points, and as they ran at her, she dished it off to Lindsay, who then drove and drew the foul.
First free throw is up. It is no good. So we get one more shot at it here. 13-2.
If that's one area I can hope we can try to improve on the last couple of weeks of the season, is a little bit better free throw percentage. Those are going to be important in a stretch run.
Yep. Second one goes off the back iron. It is rebounded by the Eagles, and they will get it and push it up the court now. That's going to be Barclay for the Eagles. She gets it over to Brister. Brister will get it over to Ratcliffe, who throws a floater up. No good, and now a foul. And it's going to be 2 free throws for the Eagles. So only the
foul
second
called
foul
on Kimber King, yep.
That's our second.
And that's going to be 2 for her. Yeah, we've only got 2 team fouls right now, but 2 for her.
First free throw is good. 13-3, Yellow Jackets with the lead.
Madeline Brister is a sophomore shooting the free throws for Live Oak.
Very young Live Oak team here. Looking at their roster, a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores, a lot of juniors. They'll be better in the future. They're going through the paint right now. They're just on the cut line to the playoffs. Smith kicks it out to Vaughn. Now on the other side, Vaughn from the lane puts it up and in. Jane Vaughn.
11 points in the first quarter.
Yes, absolutely nice.
I think she likes the Jacket Gym.
Yeah, she did. Pressure now by the Yellow Jackets defensively. It is a trap, and there's going to be a jump ball. Possession goes to the Yellow Jackets.
As I said, what's been very impressive about Vaughn tonight is her driving and getting to the basket, or driving and pulling up from 7 or 8 feet and knocking the shot down. I kind of look at her more as a spot shooter set up around the outside, but she's showing the whole game tonight.
We got a foul on the court. Oops. That is going to be...
It was on Brister for Live Oak. Yep.
3:06 left here in the first.
The Jackets will be shooting. That was the 15 foul. So
that's right.
Shooting 2 free throws.
Already in the first. My goodness.
They want Jaden to get more points.
Vaughn will go to the free throw line. First one is up, off the rim, no good. Should an opportunity for this. Yeah, Mitch, you're right. What we have seen is Yellow Jackets play very well. The free throw line has not been their friend. Second one is no good as well. Rebound goes to the Eagles. Eagles on the other side now. It is Barclay from the top. Down in the corner, it's going to be a baseline jumper by Ratcliffe. It is no good. Ball is on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession will go to the Eagles this time. All right, so we see Preya Nelson checking in now. She will check in for Kennedy Lindsay. Nelson, one of those seniors that has played really well here in the last couple weeks for the Yellow Jackets.
Preya's just a junior, huh?
Yep. Oh, yeah, you're right. Preya, yeah. I mean, Preya Jr., yeah.
Yeah. Is that the third on Kimber?
I think so.
Yep. Just can't reach. Once you get a little bit of foul trouble, just got to not reach and go for a block shot or go for a steal.
Free throws now for the Eagles. That is Barclay. First one is good. 15-4. Yellow Jackets with the lead. 2:43 left here. We're still in the first, right, Mitch?
Yep.
Some of the other ones have gone so quick. This first period here is taking what seems like forever.
Been a lot of free throw shots.
King now drives it into the lane, puts it up front iron, no good. Rebound goes to the Jackets. Long three-pointer now by Vaughn is no good, and we've got a whistle foul on the court.
It's going to be free throws. Yep. Taylor Smith's going to go to the free throw line.
All right, so Yellow Jackets will go to the free throw line now as they are in the bonus with 2:25 left in the first. No, wait. Because it was a dead ball, right?
No, but it's supposed to be two shots.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I was like, wait. They always try to confuse us, you know. All right, we got a host of subs coming in for Live Oak here in a moment. Let's see, that's going to be Dunn, Williams, and Spillman checking in for the Eagles. Taylor Smith at the free throw line. 16-4, Yellow Jackets with the advantage. Nice floater right there by Smith.
Taylor's trying to improve our free throw percentage. She's 3 for 3 tonight.
17-4 for the Yellow Jackets with the lead now in the first with 2:20 left. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be to the Yellow Jackets. Taylor Smith inbounds from the far side. From the sideline, we'll get it over to Nora. Nora gives it back to Smith. Smith now works it in between the circles. Over to Johnson. Johnson to Nelson. Nelson puts it up. It is no good. Rebound to the Eagles. Eagles now will drive it in. That is Spillman. She will turn it over. It goes to Nelson. That is Nora. Nora will kick it out to Nelson. Nelson drives it in the lane, puts it up and in. Two-pointer good.
Nelson got off the floor, saw the defense was back, pulled it out, and then kicked it into Preya, who was able to get to the goal quickly. Sorry, it was Nora that had the assist.
Ball's on the ground. The turnover goes to the Yellow Jackets. Up and in for the Yellow Jackets is Preya and Nelson. And the Yellow Jackets extend their lead now 21-4. The Eagles on their side of the court now, working around in between the circles. Now to half court. It's going to be a foul. I think that was going to be on Jaden Vaughn. It'll be Aliyah Williams for the Eagles inbounding near the Yellow Jackets bench. She'll get it to the corner, attempt to, and it is going to be a foul on the Yellow Jackets. It's going to be against Marley Johnson.
I believe that's going to put Live Oak on the line, I believe.
Yep. Minute 15 left here in the first. It is 21-4. Lady Jackets with the advantage. To the free throw line. Is that Spillman? Yes, Spillman at the free throw line. She will 1-and-1 bonus. First one is up, and it is good.
It's two shots, no more 1-and-1.
Oh, that's right.
When they do it with the quarters, it's like the NBA.
That's right. Yep.
No 1-and-1.
I hate the NBA.
I like having the bonus. There's a little bit of pressure on those shots.
Second free throw is good. It is 21-6. Yellow Jackets with the lead. Smith driving it up the court now. From the wing, will kick it out to Johnson. Johnson will kick it back out to Smith. Smith from the left corner shoots up a three off the iron. No good. Rebound to the Eagles. Eagles going the other way now. Pressure by Smith. Smith gets a turnover. Ball still on the floor. She gets it over to Johnson, who puts it up and in. Yellow Jackets 25. Live Oak 6. 23. Sorry. Full court pressure now by the Jackets. And it is going to be a foul called on Marley Johnson. She didn't like that one. That's her second, right?
Just getting two. Yeah, she got two back-to-back on back-to-back trips down the floor. Just like I said, once you pick up an early foul, you got to take away the aggressiveness just a little bit and just try to stay between your man and the goal, or else you're going to get in foul trouble and have to go sit on the sidelines.
Free throw is no good. First free throw is no good, and that is going to send Johnson to the bench, and checking in for her is going to be Evie Duplessis. What we call a youngin' here. Williams' second free throw is off the iron, no good. Rebound will go to the Jackets. It is going to be Nelson, gets it, trying to clear it, being pressured. Gets across half court, in between the circles now, kicks it out to Duplessis. Duplessis working it, drives it in, going towards the post, going to be a turnover, goes to the Eagles. 17 seconds left here in the first. Williams working it for the Eagles, driving baseline, and she is going to go up. She's going to be fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Is that going to be on Nelson? Yes. No, it's going to be on Nora.
She said 25, but it's supposed to be 23.
I think it's 22. Nora, yeah. Williams at the free throw line, shoots one, and it is good.
You know, Evie Duplessis is a sophomore. She's someone that I really didn't know from junior high, but I watched her in the JV game the other day. And tell you what, she is not afraid. She's not timid. And then when she got in the game right here, she did an excellent job of taking it to the goal.
Second free throw is up. Second one is good. It is going to be Nelson inbounding now with 9 seconds left here. Smith going to walk it up the court. 5 seconds left. In between the circles, drives it in the paint, lays it up and in at the buzzer. Nice shot right there. Taylor Smith drives it in the paint, puts it up. It is Lady Jackets 25, Lady Eagles 8. We are back after this on Yellow Jackets basketball.
Like it was never there, Louisiana Tree Pro is your tree care specialist, expertly handling tree removal, tree trimming, stump grinding, and storm cleanup with 24-hour emergency tree removal. And Louisiana Tree Pro does it the right way with properly licensed and insured professionals who will get the job done quickly and safely with a quality result. Their goal at Louisiana Tree Pro is to leave your property better than they found it. That's why their motto is, like it was never there. Denham Springs owned and operated by Doc Howard and Megan Fontenot Howard. That's Louisiana Tree Pro.
Denham Springs High School broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision are brought to you in part by Cypress Pharmacy, BJ Pawn and Gun, Sport Clips, Forest Grove Plantation, MoDAD 1 Individual Sewage Treatment System, Livingston Parish Assessor Jeff Taylor, KOA Campground, and Brian Ross, owner, OK Computers and Auto Sales. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
As we welcome back in to Lady Jackets basketball, tonight's game is brought to you in part by Mushon and Associates General Contractors and the Bee's Knees Children's Boutique. We appreciate you visiting these fine local businesses and all the ones you hear here on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the web at johnfineproductions.com, and live on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision. Please hit that subscribe button. And it is great to have you along here. Great first, right there by the Yellow Jackets, 25-8.
Do you remember the score last week?
It was 13-7
Did we finish with like
half,
26?
Yeah.
I don't remember, but
no,
I mean,
it was 37-26.
26.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Well, we're almost matched last week just in the first quarter. So 26 points in 4 quarters last week. Here we are, 25.
Hey, so we're sitting here watching the YouTube chat. My good friend Kristen O'Brien, who I saw earlier, is getting in there saying, "Good job, bud. Appreciate that." Long three-pointer by Smith is good. Is it going to be on the shot?
Going to be some moving screen.
So it's going to be
on Lyric Hatch.
Illegal play right there by
Lyric Hatch, a sophomore player, entered the game at the quarter.
All right, Yellow Jackets, 25-8. Eagles now working from their side of the court. It is going to be Ratcliffe in the corner. Pressure by the Yellow Jackets. Turnover, and it goes to Smith. Smith pushing it up the court now. In between the circles, drives it into the lane. From the free throw line, it is no good. Rebound goes to the Eagles, and they will get out of it and pushing down the court now. Getting in a running match here. Wow. From the lane, foul on the Yellow Jackets. Foul is going to be against the Yellow Jackets. That is Taylor Barclay, who'll go to the free throw line for 2.
And Cameron Norris going to pick up her second foul. Both of them have been trying to block shots, and that one looks somewhat clean. Referee saw it different, so that's going to be her second in the first half.
First free throw is up and in, and we are going to see the freshman, Zariah Samir, check in for the Yellow Jackets. Waiting to come in as well is Jaden Vaughn. We'll see what happens. Yep, here she comes. Vaughn will check in for Duplessis. 25-9, Yellow Jackets with the lead. Second free throw is up, bounces around, and will drop in. Nelson will inbound from underneath the basket, gets it to Samir. Samir now in between the circles. Working around, gets it to the corner to, who is that? Nelson with the ball now, gets it over in the corner again. Driving in the lane, putting it up and in off the backboard.
Lyric Hatch.
Who?
That's Lyric Hatch. She's wearing number 11, not 15.
Okay. Yep.
That's Lyric. So
that would have been good
drive to the goal.
Lyric
and
Hatch, yes, which we know a good story about that. 27-10, Yellow Jackets with the lead. Long two-pointer by Barclay is no good. Rebound to the Jackets. Pushing it the other side now is Nelson. Drives it all the way and puts it up, and it is no good. Rebound to the Eagles. In between the circles now, top of the key is Brister. Brister gets it down in the corner to Williams. Long three-pointer by Ratcliffe. Rebound goes to the Jackets. It is Smith now. Smith gets it to Hatch. Hatch will lose it, goes out of bounds, and possession will stay. Well, actually will not stay, will go to the Eagles. Full court press now by the Jackets. It's a turnover. Hatch gets it, driving in the lane, putting it up and in.
Great job defensively right there. Freya Nelson got her hands on it, knocked that ball away. Lyric Hatch scooped it up and took it to the goal.
Eagles now on their side of the court, top of the key. Ball is loose. It is recaptured by the Eagles, and Williams will put a free throw line shot, jumper up for 2. 24-12, the Lady Jackets with the lead. Nelson now in between the circles from the right side, gets it to Smith at the top. Smith driving into the lane, dishes down on the post to Samir, and Samir puts it up and in, good for 2. Good ball movement right there by the Lady Jackets.
It was a good pass by Smith, and then Samir had the girl pinned on her hip and pivoted to the goal, finished it up with a basket.
Long jumper right there by the Eagles, goes off the top of the backboard, and we've got a timeout on the court. Substitution, ball out of bounds. We've got some subs coming in. Kalijah Henry will check in for Denham Springs.
That is one thing I've seen a lot of right now is that Coach Smith, we use a deep bench.
Yes.
We don't just play 6 or 7 players. It's 9 or 10 that come in and all into the game at any point. And the way we like to press and go full court and get it moving up and down the floor, that's good to have a lot of girls we can bring in the game, help keep us fresh.
Yellow Jackets now being pressured by the Eagles on a full court press, and it is going to be a foul against the Eagles. That is going to be on Kimber Little. I think that's her first of the night. Lady Jackets will inbounds it. It goes to Henry. Henry now around midcourt. Gets it over to the left side to Samir. Samir driving into the post will put it up. It is no good. Rebound goes to Samir. She gets her own rebound and puts it up and in for 2.
And Kalijah Henry ended up by the goal and kept that ball loose on the rebound and then got it back to Samir, who put it in the goal.
Yellow Jackets pressing here, and it is going to go out of bounds. They're going to say off the Jackets, and it will stay with the Eagles. 33-12, Lady Jackets with the lead here with 4:31 left in the first. Reminder, coming up at the half, it will be Caroline Taylor coming up to assess this. She should be pretty happy when she comes up. Senior night here from the Jacket Gym. Eagles will inbound it from the baseline, driving in to the wing. Now a long two-point shot right there by Barclay is good, and it is 33-14. Yellow Jackets quickly going the other side now in between the circles. Now getting it off to the left wing is Lindsay. Lindsay gets it to Vaughn. Vaughn drives in the lane and puts it off the backboard and in for 2.
Vaughn continuing her strong first quarter, had 11 points, and just now gets into the game, and there's her second point, or her 13th point of the game.
The Eagles now going the other way. Trying to push it out is Little. Little gets it up to the top to Barclay. Barclay goes across the court, gets it to Brister. Brister goes up. It is deflected, and the rebound goes to the Jackets. Henry now being trapped in the far corner. Gets it to Nelson. Nelson driving in the lane, puts it up. It is off the back iron, no good. Rebound goes to the Eagles. That is Brister with the rebound. Brister going the other way now. Will pass it over to the wing to Barclay. Barclay is not going to be able to hold it. Yellow Jackets get the rebound. Get the turnover. And we got a timeout called on the court. 3:22 left here in the first half. It is 35-14. Lady Jackets with the lead. We are back after this on Lady Jackets basketball.
It's just a
For all your flooring and carpet needs, it's Floor Store Carpet One. At Floor Store Carpet One, they offer prompt, quality personal service. They'll take care of you right away. The Floor Store Carpet One has an extensive product line: wood, carpet, plastic laminate, ceramic tile, natural stone, countertops, and showers. The Floor Store Carpet One also carries luxury vinyl tile, which many customers rave about, serving the community since 1984. The Floor Store Carpet One, 1/2 mile from the Amite River Bridge on Florida in Denham Springs.
We welcome back in Lady Jackets basketball. Josh Ward alongside Mitch Covington, Lamine Figueroa back at the studio. Jake Williamson, Zachary Williamson also joining with us. He will be stepping in for Papa in a couple of weeks as we continue our coverage here. We'll be switching to the boys next week. We have 2 games with the boys next week, Tuesday and Friday.
If Jake don't watch out, he might get Wally picked. We might not be welcome back. We'll keep Zachary.
3:13 left here in the half. Top of the key, it is Lindsay, and Lindsay driving it. She's going to be fouled. It is going to go against the Eagles. That is going to be against Kennedy Williams for Live Oak, and that will send a ball to the baseline. Let's see who inbounds it now for the Yellow Jackets. That is going to be Henry. Henry from underneath the basket on the baseline. What? Oh, we got a foul call now. Oh, okay.
On us, on moving screen, huh?
Yeah, that's 24, Tampa. So it's a turnover by the Yellow Jackets via the inbounds pass. The Eagles going the other way now from the perimeter. Being pressured, ball is loose. Eagles get it. It is going to be Spillman driving it baseline. She will take it up off the backboard, in for 2. 35-16, Lady Jackets lead over the Eagles. Driving it in is Henry. She will kick it out to Vaughn. Vaughn gets it over to Lindsay at the top. Now goes over to Template. Gonna be a long 3, yeah, right? Nice 3-pointer right there from the top of the key. Yellow Jackets in the lead. Yellow Jackets showing some pressure now. Eagles driving from the elbow. No good. Ball is loose. Rebound goes to the Eagles. Now going up off the backboard is Spillman. It is no good, but there is a whistle. That's going to be on Johnson.
No.
Was it Johnson?
No, it's on Lindsay. Kennedy Lindsay picked it up. She was trying to take the charge, and then they deemed she wasn't there and set.
First free throw is good by Spillman. Substitutions coming in now for the Yellow Jackets. Let's see. Samir is going to go. No, that is Henry going to the bench. Keeping Template. Nelson. Nora.
Smith's back in the game. But yep. Vaughn's out there.
38-18, Yellow Jackets lead by 20 here. With just about 2 minutes left. Smith going to drive it all the way in, and she puts it up. It is no good, but she is fouled. 2 free throws coming up for the senior, Taylor Smith.
We've been able to drive and get to the goal a good bit tonight. It seems like Live Oaks defenders are kind of playing on our hip, and we're just kind of taking it to the goal and beating them by a step.
A lot of substitutions now are coming in for the Eagles. We'll try to get those for you as we can. 38-18. Smith's second free throw is off the iron, no good. Rebound goes to the Eagles. Eagles going the other way now, driving all the way is Barclay. She's going to put it in from the lane. It is no good, and rebound goes to, actually it's going to be a jump ball underneath the goal, and the possession arrow will go to the Eagles. So it is going to be Barclay from baseline to inbound this one, with 1:50 left here in the first half. Inbounds it a long three-pointer from the corner. That is going to be by Green. That is going to be by Brister, and it is no good. And we've got a whistle, and it will be to the Yellow Jackets.
Ball out of bounds, but good job by Cameron Dorr, a senior in there fighting to get that rebound.
Nelson from the baseline will inbounds it, gets it to Smith. Smith being pressured now by the Eagles. Full court press by Live Oak. Smith will break it, drives it all the way into the lane, kicks it out to Vaughn. Vaughn couldn't take a three off the front iron. No good. Rebound goes to the Eagles. Eagles going the other way now. Cross half court into the front court. From the left. Now gets it to the top to Barclay. Barclay will work it to the right. Drives it in. Puts it up. Off the iron, no good. Rebound to the Jackets. Nelson going to drive it all the way into the lane. Stops at the free throw line. Kicks it out. That is going to be to Tamplet. Tamplet now being pressured. Will try to get it over to Nelson. Goes out of bounds off of the Eagles, and it will stay with Denham Springs. Checking in is Journette for the Lady Jackets, and coming off the court is Jet Tamplet. 1:07 left here in the first half. Yellow Jackets with a 20-point lead. Ron gets the inbound pass, works it from the circles, drives it in, puts it up. It is off the glass, no good. We've got a whistle. And it is going to be out of bounds on the Eagles. That will stay with the Yellow Jackets. Smith from the baseline will get it in, trying to get it in to Nora. Ball is on the floor now, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow is Jackets.
Staying with the Lady Jackets.
We like when it's on our side of the court.
I'd like to try and finish this last minute of the first half right here. See if we can get one, maybe two buckets before we get back into the locker room.
Smith from the baseline will get it in to Nelson. Nelson.
The scoring slowed just a little bit in this second quarter.
Nelson drives it, puts it up, and it is off the iron. No good. Rebound goes to the Eagles. Ball is on the ground. It is going to be a foul against the Lady Jackets.
That's on Preya Nelson.
Yep, Preya Nelson. That's her.
Missed the shot, and they kind of got a little aggressive trying to get back after it and get a quick steal. But that's going to send the Live Oak Eagles to the line.
42 seconds left here.
Whereas they've done most of their damage of their score, their 18 points. 10 of them have come from the free throw line. Make it 11.
That is Madeline Brister, sophomore for the Lady Eagles. First one is good. Second free throw coming up. Puts it up. And nothing but the bottom of the net. 38-20. Lady Jackson with the lead. Inbound goes to Smith, being pressured by the Eagles. Smith trying to make the move. Loose ball, gets it. Smith still now from the corner. She's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be against Brister.
Live Oak is an impressive 12 for 14 from the free throw line. That's one thing they do is shoot the free throws. If we can try and keep them off the free throw line, because that's where they've got 12 of their 20 points.
31 seconds left here in this first half, and it is Taylor Smith at the free throw line. First one is off the iron, no good. Free throws is...
That could be something long term we got to watch for.
Smith's second free throw is good. And it is 39-20. Lady Jackets with the lead. 28 seconds left here. A lot of pressure by the Lady Jackets there. It's going to be a foul against the Lady Jackets.
Now remember, looking at that scoreboard, that's 39, not 34.
Yes, yeah. I said 39. Okay, yeah.
But from the JV game, we were talking about it.
Right,
it looks like a 4 because we got a bulb missing, maybe 2 bulbs.
That jacket, Jim, I tell you. There's a free throw by the Eagles. First one is no good. That is Demaya Dunn on the free throw line. 25 seconds left here in this first half. Again, Caroline Taylor will come join me here in the booth. Second free throw is good. It is 39-21. Smith gets the inbounds pass, and she will bring it up the court, being pressured. Gets across half court, in between the circles now. Here's Smith. Gets it down in the lane to Vaughn. Vaughn moves the ball around. Ball is on the floor. It is going to be a jump ball, and it goes to the Eagles with 12 seconds left. All right, so it is going to be Barclay inbounding from underneath the basket. She will get it to Williams. Williams is going to turn it over, and Vaughn gets the steal and puts it up for two. 3 seconds left here now to a free, a jumper at the buzzer is no good, and it is a 20-point game at the half, 41-21. Lady Jackets with the lead, and we are back after this timeout on Lady Jackets basketball.
If your saving for retirement approach involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," Edward Jones can help. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Edward Jones Financial Advisors Scott Landry and Sims White can help. Stop by their office at 179 Del Orleans. That's Scott Landry and Sims White at Edward Jones, 179 Del Orleans, right across from the post office. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Do you have a go-to doctor when you're sick? Now more than ever, having a primary care provider you know and trust is essential. It's time to put your health first and schedule a visit with a North Oaks primary care provider today. From annual checkups to health screenings and everything in between, our team of providers are ready to provide the care you need to stay healthy. Call 985-230-APPT today to schedule an appointment or schedule online at northoaks.org/PCP.
Your local sporting goods store in Livingston Parish for over 40 years is Sportin' Center. Sportin' Center has all of your Denham Springs and surrounding school shirts, caps, clothing, and fan gear. Plus, Sportin' Center has all of your brand names like Adidas and Russell Athletic. And Sportin' Center offers one-on-one customer service. Sportin' Center does in-house monogramming, screen printing, and laser engraving. And they can handle all of your advertising, promotional, and sign shop needs. Sportin' Center, 205 South Range in Denham Springs.
Bank Plus makes it easier to bank. With extended drive-through hours plus 24/7 online and mobile banking, we're here when you need us. Lost your debit card? Get a new one instantly at any Bank Plus location. No waiting for the mail. And interactive teller machines offer drive-up personal service 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturdays. Your bank, your plus. Learn more at bankplus.net. Member FDIC.
Welcome back in. Lady Jackets Basketball, Family Radio 91.9 FM on the web at johnfineproductions.com. Streaming live on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision. Josh Ward alongside assistant coach Caroline Taylor now. Bring back some memories of your senior night real quick. I know this is senior night for this squad. Like, think back to yours. I know, like, y'all had a great run. Mm-hmm. Your senior year went all the way to Hammond. Came up a little short. Was that Coach Zito that was coaching you then?
No, that was Coach Lowe and Coach LaPrairie.
Okay. So just talk about your senior year and, like, what this means, because you know what these girls are going through here tonight.
Yeah, which is kind of funny because our senior night was a little bit unorthodox, too. That was the year of the flood. So we didn't have any bleachers in our gym now, and then they're having to get in a different gym. But all the emotions are going. You're starting to realize that it's kind of coming to an end, and you realize that at the end of the day, the most important things were the memories with your team.
Absolutely. You talk about the adversity that yours was 16 with the flood, and these having to move this on their senior night, and adversity. We talked, the snowstorm a couple of weeks ago. They had to deal with that, and then you come into this, and it's, I was joking with Coach Smith before. I'm like, what else you got this season? And he was like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But a great first half here by the Yellow Jackets, offensively, moving the ball. Some shots are falling, some are not, but y'all are moving the ball. Good ball movement, good rebound, and good defense.
Yeah.
Y'all playing very well in this first half.
Yeah, we're doing a great job. Jaden Vaughn is playing a great game right now. She's a
yes.
senior this year, and she's coming in, and she's just blowing it out the water. She's doing awesome.
So talk about, Coach Smith did a different starting lineup this because it is senior night. He let some of those seniors go out there, and they are putting on a show. They are laying it all out there. It's awesome to see.
They are. It's funny how when it's your senior night, you have this extra boost of just talent and skill that you come out and you play.
Yes, I mean,
exactly. Their families are here and they want to put on a show.
And sometimes like the pregame stuff can be a little bit of a distraction, but sometimes it seems like they're handling it well, and the adversity of having to move the way they did. You know, sometimes you can always look for an excuse of we're not playing well, this is that. Here's the deal. Free throws. What are y'all doing?
I know.
Do y'all practice? I know y'all do. I'm kidding with you, but free throw line has not been y'all's friend.
It has not been. I'm kind of hoping it's just the gym, and they just got to get used to it. But yeah, free throws are big right now. It's big for the other team. That's kind of where they're picking up their points.
Most of their points have come there. I think they were 12 or 14 before we went to the half. I mean,
that's what's killing us. They're getting to the line a lot, and we are too, but we're not hitting them.
Yeah, when you look at that, like you think of 12 or 14, they only have 21 points. I mean, it's all coming from there. Your defense is playing outstanding. When y'all come into this with a team that the way Live Oak is having the season they have, but you know it's a parish rivalry type deal. Like you know the emotions are going to be there, but you come out and you just handle business, and y'all are playing very well. Second half, any adjustments y'all need to make? Do you see anything y'all need to do there, or just keep it going?
Yeah, a couple things on defense, just being careful with our hands, making sure that we're not fouling them when they do get the drives, and we're not sending them to the free throw line. Other than that, just keep moving the ball, keep communicating, and then hopefully make our free throws.
We had talked about that in the past, communication. I know Coach Smith, after the EA game, was really upset with the body language and the communication that was going on the court. Seems like it's working very well here tonight.
It's definitely picked up, and I do contribute a lot of that to the fans here tonight and senior night. And everybody's excited for our seniors. So, yeah, body language is a lot better tonight.
All right, 2 more district games to go. A lot to play for. Positioning in the playoffs, a lot to play for. I know y'all are going to keep it going. Always a pleasure to have you with you. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much.
And as I always say, get back to work.
Thank you so much.
Caroline Taylor, assistant coach for the Yellow Jackets. We will be right back after this on the halftime report from the Jacket Gym. Back after this, Lady Jackets basketball.
Burgers, steaks, seafood, pizza, salad, sides, and desserts. 37 TVs, and Big Mike's is open late after the games. Live music on the weekends. Locally owned and operated by Denham Springs High School graduate Big Mike O'Neill. Check out the Denham Springs Athletics Hall of Fame at Big Mike's. Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill, 123 Ascom Square in Denham, or delivery through Waiter or Grubhub.
Von Roten Eye Clinic is your full-service eye care specialist. Dr. Hunter Bond and Dr. Chris Roten and their staff expertly handle all of your eye care needs. A former Jackets football player, Dr. Hunter Bond is proud to serve the Denham Springs community that gave so much to him. You can visit Von Roten Eye Clinic at 222 Veterans Boulevard in Denham Springs or call 791-2020. That's Von Roten Eye Clinic in Denham Springs, with locations in Hammond and Ames.
Demco believes that championing youth programs helps pave the way for a brighter future. From building the next generation of leaders with the Youth Cooperative Ambassador Program to giving students the chance to visit Washington, D.C. as part of the Rural Electric Youth Tour, our dedication is clear. At Demco, we power youth. Learn how you can participate at demco.org. That's demco.org.
Count on it at Smith Accounting Services. Randy Smith and his staff have decades of accounting experience. With Randy along with Mickey McMorris and a terrific staff, Smith Accounting Services can handle all of your accounting needs. Personal taxes, computerized payroll services, corporate income tax, business taxes, bookkeeping. And when their quality work is done, you can count on Randy Smith to reminisce about Yellow Jackets athletics. Smith Accounting Services, 277 East Railroad, Denham Springs.
Welcome back in. It is Lady Jackets basketball. It is 41-21. Lady Jackets with the lead here. I want to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you in part by Mushon & Associates, General Contractors, and the Bee's Knees Children's Boutique. You going shopping there tomorrow?
I think I might do it. They open at 9 o'clock?
I don't know what time.
10 o'clock? 9 o'clock?
It's the weekend. I hope they open at 10. Y'all should take a break. Day of the Lord, you know. That's Sunday. Anyway. All right, Mitch, 41-21. Lady Jackets, 20-point advantage here at the half. Free throw line is very good for Live Oak. I was joking around with Coach Taylor there, and I said, free throw line is not y'all's friend. And she was like, no, but it's really good for the other team. And she's right. I mean, what was it, 12 of 14 when we talked about it?
They were 12 of 14 at one point. I think they finished up 13 of 16.
Yes. And when you look at their points, only 21. Like they're getting all of theirs from the free throw line, and the Yellow Jackets are moving the ball well and scoring offensively. But the free throw line, I said, I was like, what are y'all doing at practice? I know y'all are practicing free throws. And she was like, yeah. She's like, I don't know if it's the gym, whatever it is. But look, these seniors, we talked about the seniors and how they're coming out and playing in their senior night and how well they're doing. And, just the emotions that go into all of that. This is a big moment for them, and they're having to adjust to it and playing in the Jacket Gym now. I'm impressed with how they are keeping their composure through all that.
Well, they have, and it's been the senior kind of got us going here. We've got 41 points, and 8 of those came from your usual senior starter, Taylor Smith, but 15 from Jaden Vaughn,
yes,
who is normally about the first or second player off the bench, getting a start tonight, and she's making the most of it. 15 points in the first half. Great job getting it going right there. Cameron Nora has 1 point and a couple of rebounds for us. Kimber King, another senior who had started, was playing great defense and getting a couple rebounds down low, but picked up 3 quick fouls and had to spend the second quarter watching from the bench. But hopefully she can get back in there and keep out of the foul trouble so she can help contribute more.
And speaking of, Kimber King is going to come out to start the second half for the Lady Jackets. So we'll see what they can do to keep this going here. So Mitch, if you're Coach Rudy Smith, Mitch, what's your keys to the second half?
Well, you just want to be able to continue, what you were doing before. Now, Live Oak switched up. They were man-to-man. They've switched to a zone, and so we're going to have to get a different look out there. We got a set play against that zone defense and get a 3 to get started. So
Taylor Smith.
Good look. And it's a good adjustment because I don't know if we had that called against a man defense, but that was the first time we saw a zone from Live Oak, and play work to perfection.
Ball under the basket now. There's going to be a loose ball, and there's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow will go to Live Oak.
It's just good to see the ball going in a basket tonight. We only scored 26 points last week. Very frustrating. And then to get through the first half with 41 points is a good start and, good to see for the Jackets' confidence.
Three-pointer from the corner by Williams for Live Oak is no good. Ball is on the ground. It is going to be a jump ball, and that possession arrow will go to the Jackets.
Well, we got a moment. We'll give a little shout-out. At halftime, they brought out a lot of the girls' junior high teams, the Jubin Park junior high team, the girls, the Southside team, as well as the Denham Springs team. And so future Lady Jackets are out here watching in the crowd tonight.
Isn't that awesome to get the community so involved in this? And you see the crowd here tonight in a smaller gym than we're used to. It has a different feel,
It does. It's it's smaller. It's more close knit.
More intimate,
you're sitting
closer,
right next to someone next to you, but it's louder.
Yes.
And when the students are over there start cheering, it makes a lot of noise.
Three-pointer from the corner is good. She shot that one from the Hornsby gym. 47-21. Lady Jackets with the advantage. Here's an easy pass under the basket for the Eagles. That is to Wellman. She puts it up, and she is fouled on the bucket, so she gets a 2. Opportunity for the three-point play coming up.
Our press is giving Live Oak some trouble. They've got several turnovers against the press tonight, but that time Live Oak did a great job of breaking the press and then getting the ball underneath the goal to Wellman for the bucket and a chance for another point here.
Yep, Wellman three-point play. Rims around. Ricochets off the rim is no good. Rebound does go to the Eagles now. A three-pointer by Barclay is no good. Goes out of bounds. Possession to the Jackets. Kennedy Lindsay will inbound it from the baseline. Gets it over to Vaughn. Can't say enough about her, man. What a night she is having here on senior night, huh? Oh, as I say that, she turns it over in the lane now. Eagles put it up and in. That is done. And she is now going for the three-point play.
As they like to say, the old school way. With a 2-point bucket and a foul and a trip to the free throw line.
Free throw, three-point play is no good. Rebound does go to the Jackets, and they will try to slow it down here a little bit. King gets it to the front court, into the corner now. Driving baseline is Vaughn. She puts it up, and she is going to be fouled as she goes towards the basket, and she will get an opportunity for 2 here. So let's see if the free throw luck can change here.
Live Oak is looking to be a little bit more aggressive on defense right here. They come out in a little zone trap on the half-court sets.
First free throw by Vaughn is good. 48-25. Lady Jackets with the lead. Second free throw is good.
I think I found out it might be the goal on the in-facing range avenue. That's where free throws don't fall. The free throws by the stage, that's where they drop. Because now we're making the free throws, and Live Oak was missing some.
Eagles will walk it up the court now. That is Barclay. Barclay gets it over to Barclay. That was from Williams. Williams now being pressured. Ball is up in the air. Rebound goes to the Eagles. It is going to be out of bounds.
It's going to be a foul, I believe.
Couldn't tell if she said she stepped on the line.
I think they will get Preya with a foul right here. Yep. Her arm got kind of locked in there, reaching for the ball, but kind of hooked arms.
Eagles will inbound it from the baseline. Here is a long two-pointer by Brister. It is no good. Rebound goes to the Eagles, and they will kick it out to the top. That is going to be Williams in between the circles. Gets it over to the left side. That is going to be Wellman. Wellman tries to get it down into the lane to Brister. Brister loses it momentarily. Barclay gets the loose ball. Ball is up in the air. Turnover going Lady Jackets' way now. Driving it all the way is Nelson. She's going to put it up, and it is in for two. Three-point play coming up for Preya Nelson.
Nelson got the rebound on the far end and took it as fast as she could to the front court. Live Oak only had one defender back, and Nelson took her to the goal and got the bucket.
51-25, Lady Jackets with the lead. We play it here in the third from the Jacket Gym. Free throw is good. It is 52-25, Lady Jackets with the big advantage here. Senior night for the Lady Jackets. Their last regular season home game is Mr. Say in the Sports Center Yellow Jackets warm up that we look for the playoffs to be here. They're trying desperately to get the Hornsby Gym back in shape. Three-pointer by Live Oak now.
Madeline Brister knocked that one down.
Quickly going the other way. Nelson's going to drive it into the paint, puts it up, and another three-point play coming for Preya Nelson back-to-back.
Two trips down the floor, 2 times Preya went to the goal strong and get the bucket and the foul. See if she converts the three-point play this time, just like she did last trip.
Free throw is up, and it is no good. Rebound will go, well, it's going to be a jump ball as the will go, possession arrow goes to the Eagles. Eagles will inbound it. That is Barclay to Williams, and Williams will walk it up. No pressure here by the Jackets.
Coach Smith keeps changing up his looks on defense.
He does, yes.
We've gone through 3 different defenses here in this second half, just in the first 2-3 minutes.
Is that King's
Yeah,
fourth?
she got her fourth, and I really didn't see her a whole lot of contact with that one. She just... There was a bump, but it wasn't necessarily that she was moving.
Three-pointer from the corner now by the Eagles, and it is good by Madeline Brister.
2 times back-to-back threes for her.
Smith will get the inbounds from Lindsay. Smith now in the front court, drives in the lane, dishes down to Nora, and Nora puts it up. It is no good. Rebound goes to the Eagles. Eagles being pressured now by the Jackets. Other side, driving into the lane is Williams. She's got pressure coming. She's got to throw it up. It is no good. Rebound goes to the Eagles. Ball is on the ground, and it is going to still be out. Now it's a loose ball. Eagles have it. Goes out of bounds on the Jackets. I believe it went off of Smith, and it'll be possession to Live Oak.
I was just watching Lillian Wellman. There was bodies on the floor. She was one of them. She got up. She wasn't too happy about it.
From the baseline, inbounds pass goes to Wellman. Wellman kicks it out to Brister. Brister puts up a 3 off the iron, no good. Rebound to the Jackets, and it is Smith. Driving it up the court, gets it over to King. King drives it into the lane from the free throw line, still working around, trying to put it up. She does, off the back glass, no good. Rebound to the Eagles. So we go the other way now.
Good job of Nelson and Lindsay getting back and cutting off a fast break.
Baseline jumper is no good by Williams. Rebound is going to go off the Jackets, and I believe it's going to stay with the Eagles, and it does.
Got a good block right there by Cameron Nora.
3:55 left here in the third. It is 54-31. It is 54, yes. I'm watching my dots there on the scoreboard that aren't working. It is 54, not 59. Here's a shot by Brister, no good. Rebound goes to the Eagles. Now they will set it up at the top of the key to Williams. Williams in between the circles. Some good ball handling skills right there, but she is being pressured by Lindsay. Lindsay knocks it loose. Ball is loose. Still loose. Now it goes to the Eagles after it went backcourt, but it is going to be a foul on the Yellow Jackets. We're going to call that on Nora.
I believe that's her third. Oh.
So King has 4. Yeah. I think, Nora's third.
And we putting Live Oak on the line for a couple shots here. Halfway into the quarter. Every foul from here on out will be 2 shots.
First free throw, hits the front iron and then rolls in.
For the quarter. For the third quarter.
Yeah. Some substitutions now for the Eagles. That is done. First free throw was good. She will try to make it her second here. 54-32, Lady Jackets with the lead. Here's second free throw. It is good. Inbounds Nelson to Smith. Smith bringing it up the court. Gets it to Samir, who goes up, and she is fouled. She goes up for the layup. She'll go to the line for 2.
Live Oak tried a little bit of full court pressure right there, but Taylor Smith got the ball up the floor quickly. Got it down low to Zariah Samir, who went up and got fouled.
All right, Samir's first free throw is good. I think you're right, Mitch. They like this side of the curtain back there is working. Just as long as you don't jump out from behind.
No one to jump out from behind and distract them.
Eagles going the other way now. From the wing, trying to get it down low. That's going to be at the top now to Little. And Little is going to be
offensive.
Fouled. Oh, offensive foul, yeah. It's going to be on 20, Little, yep.
Kind of swinging a high elbow is what it looked like right there. Jaden Vaughn caught that one, but
all right, so it will be free throw line for the Eagles. I'm sorry, for the Jackets, because it was.
Offensive foul, more like a player control.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
So yeah, Jaden thought she was getting free throws, but those player control fouls don't on the offensive end don't give you free throws.
Smith gets it out to Vaughn on the right side. Vaughn trying to go down low to Samira. Samira will go up, and she will be fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2.
I like Samira's aggressiveness. When she gets it down there around the block, she's looking to get the ball up on the backboard and trying to get a bucket.
What's so great about Samira is we get to see her for 3 more years.
3 more years after this one.
Coach Smith said, I'm not going anywhere. All right, so Samira, front end of the 1-and-1 is no good. We'll try to get it here on the second one. 55-33, Lady Jackets with the lead. Second free throw is up, no good. Rebound to the Eagles as they will try to clear it out here. It is to Little. Little being pressured. Full court press right here by the Lady Jackets. A little aggressive on defense. Little gets it over to the right side. That is going to be, wow.
It's just interesting how we were able to set that press up off of a missed free throw. You know, normally you need a made bucket to try and get everything set up, but even after a miss, we had players up top. Taylor Smith and Jaden Vaughn were trapping in the backcourt.
From the baseline, Eagles will inbounds it, gets it to the top to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe will get it over to Spillman. Spillman now trying to go baseline. It is going to be kicked out to Little. Little takes a long range 2. It is no good. Rebound goes to the Jackets, and they will clear it out now. Vaughn bringing it up. Free throw line, drives it in the lane, kicks it out to Nelson. Nelson moving around now. She will kick it out from the elbow, turns it over, goes to the Eagles. Eagles going the other way now. And they will try to slow this down. Across the court, down to the corner now to Little. Little gets it over to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe gets it to Spillman. Spillman walks it up. A little exchange of the old basketball here going around. For the Eagles, ball is loose. It is going to be a jump ball, and possession arrow goes to the Lady Jackets. 1:53 left here in the third. It is 55-33, Lady Jackets with the lead.
The Jackets have been able to extend the lead by 2 points this quarter. So you asked me right as we came out of half what Coach Smith might want to see. As we saw with Walker, we didn't want to see a big lead start shrinking down and get down into single digits at any point. And so we've taken the lead from where we were at half with a 20-point lead, and right now sitting with a 22-point lead. So that's a good start to the second half.
Vaughn will get it in to Johnson. Johnson will bring it up the court now. Goes down low. Nelson from the elbow, from the baseline. Block is no good. Rebound goes to Smith. Smith puts it up. It is no good. Out of bounds on the Jackets. No, on the Jackets. Yep, so it'll go to the Eagles.
That possession gave me a little flashback to last week. We had 2 good looks from about 5 feet away from the goal and just couldn't get the ball in the basket.
Minute 30 left here in the third. Going to be a turnover by the Eagles. That is going to be Samir. She's driving it all the way. She puts it up, and it is good. Zariah Samir with the steal and the put-in.
A couple different styles of press we're giving them also. It's not just the same look every time down the floor.
Floater by the Eagles is good. That is by Spillman. And it is 57-35 Lady Jackets. Smith will inbounds it to Johnson, and Johnson will be pressure now. She gets it up the court, gets it into the Jacket side. Working from in between the circles now. She's on the right side. Gets it over to Nelson. Nelson going to drive it baseline, puts it in for the layup. Nice move right there by Freya Nelson. I really enjoy watching her game. She's a good ball handler. She's been aggressive,
getting that's what we need in the paint. Somebody help us score down there inside the lane.
30 seconds left here in this third. It is a 3-pointer by by Brisser is no good. Put back is going to go up. That is no good, but there's going to be a foul against the Yellow Jackets, and Eagles will go to the free throw line. That'll be Kennedy Williams to shoot 2. 25 seconds left.
You were talking about Prea's aggressiveness inside the lane, and we've got some outside shooters. Taylor Smith can knock them down. Jaden Vaughn can knock down some outside threes. We've got some other girls we've seen knock them down from outside, but we need that inside presence, and Prea Nelson is one of those girls that we look to give it to us. But also, Zariah Samir has been strong around the goal tonight as well.
First free throw is good by Williams. Second free throw coming up. And 25 seconds left here in the third. Second free throw will bounce off the rim. No good. Rebound goes to the Jackets. For the Jackets now is Tamplett. Tamplett gets it over to Johnson, and Johnson will work it from the top. Looks like the Jackets will keep it for the last shot here with 13 seconds left. Gets it over to Tamplett. Tamplett from the corner works it up now from the free throw line, drives it in the lane, dishes it out to Nelson. Nelson puts it up. It is off the backboard, no good. Goes out of bounds with 2 seconds left, and it will go to the Eagles. Well, you could have told me that an hour ago. Okay. Tom played. I've been saying it wrong all night, and Mitch just told me as we go to the fourth.
I have been giggling all night, too.
Yellow Jackets with the lead. We'll be right back after this. It's Lady Jackets basketball.
Denham Springs High School broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision are brought to you in part by Dr. Chip Bankston and Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, You Safe and Lock, Safe Voyage Tattoo, David Azar Shelter Insurance Company, Liberty Auto Sales, the law office of Ivy Graham, 5 Star Printing, now located next to Big Mike's, and Sport Clips. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
Since 1898, the Livingston Parish News, an award-winning media outlet, has served as the news source for our community. The Livingston Parish News is available in print and online at www.livingstonparishnews.com. For complete and comprehensive coverage of what is making news in Livingston Parish, as well as Livingston Parish sports, we have you covered. Opinions, politics, lifestyle, and the arts. No matter how big or small the story, the Livingston Parish News is your source for community news in our parish. Serving Livingston Parish for more than 120 years, it's the Livingston Parish News.
Welcome back in. It is Lady Jackets basketball. It is on Family Radio 91.9 FM. It is on the web at johnfineproductions.com, and it is streaming live on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision. That is all one word. Please hit that subscribe button for us. We sure would appreciate it. Great to have you along with us here. Senior night from the Jacket Gym on the campus of Denham Springs High School. It is going to be Possession for the Eagles to start this fourth, and Lady Jackets with a big lead here on senior night.
You know, they could have called this senior citizen night. We're going to play in this gym because everyone that played in this one is close to senior citizen by now.
Turnover by the Eagles goes to the Lady Jackets. It is Johnson. Johnson gets it over to Nelson. No, excuse me, that is Nora. Nora is going to turn the ball over. It goes to the Eagles, and now almost turned over by the Eagles, but it will stay with the Eagles on the right wing. Is Dunn. Dunn gets it to the top to Barclay. Barclay's going to drive it around. She's on the left side now, tries to go down low. We'll kick it out now to Williams. Williams shoots a three, hits the iron, comes down, no good. Rebound goes to the Eagles. Kicks it out again from the free throw line. It is going to be good by the Eagles. That is a good shot right there by Taylor Barclay, junior Lady Eagle. Lady Jackets on the other side now. It is going to be Samir working it from outside the perimeter. Going to give it to Vaughn. Vaughn shoots a three, and it is good. Jaden Vaughn, player of the game. I'm calling it now.
We could have called it after the first quarter.
You're absolutely right about that.
This one was a blowout for player of the game tonight. Runaway.
62-38. Eagles turn it over. Samir going to take it all the way now in the lane. Puts it up for two. Off the backboard. No good. Goes out of bounds. And it will go to the Eagles.
Jaden Vaughn had 15 points at halftime, and right now is 5 second-half points, giving her 20 for the game.
Oh, nice defense right there by the Lady Jackets. It's going to be a long three by Johnson. No good. Got a whistle. Okay, it's going to be a foul.
Yeah, they're going to call Aaliyah Williams for blocking out underneath. Zariah Samir was fighting hard for a rebound, and they called Aaliyah for kind of undercutting her as she jumped up for the ball.
Baseline inbounds for the Jackets goes to Samir from the right side. Gets it to the top. That is going to be to Tomplay. Tomplay misses it. Shut up,
I thought she was going to make that one for sure.
Just for me. Off the rim is no good on the other side for the Eagles. Rebound goes to the Jackets. I'm glad we're having a good time here tonight. Long pass down the court goes to Vaughn. She puts it up. Two-pointer is no good from under the basket. Rebound goes to the Eagles. Driving all the way now is Williams.
Another block.
She's going to turn it over.
With another block. I think that's about her third for the night.
Johnson drives it, gets it out to Nora. Nora now working it, kicks it out to Samir. Samir gets it over to Johnson. Johnson from the perimeter gets it to Vaughn. Vaughn with a three. Hits the iron, almost goes in, no good. Rebound goes to the Jackets. With the rebound and driving in is Tomplay, and it is no good. Rebound goes to the Eagles.
A lot of action the last two trips down the floor, just no buckets.
Yeah, I like the aggression, though. I like the ball movement and keeping it going. And 62-38, Lady Jackets with the lead. Driving
See Kimber
into the
King
paint
back
now.
at the table ready to check back in. The seniors got 4 quick fouls and really hadn't got to play a whole lot, so love to see her get back in and be able to play these last 5 minutes tonight.
On the far side goes out of bounds on the Jackets, and it will go to the Eagles. A lot of substitutions here for both teams. We'll try to get all these numbers here for you as they get in. Let's see, we have Tomplay for the Jackets. We have Smith checking back in. We have Hatch in, and we have
Nora
yep.
and King.
And King. Oh, Hatch with the turnover. And it will go to the Eagles. They will inbound it on the far side of the court. Inbounds goes to Barclay. Barclay will walk it up now. In between the circles, being pressured by Smith. Three-pointer for the Eagles is good in the far corner. That is Bailey Ratcliffe with a long three. 62-41, Lady Jackets lead. Smith pass half court into the front court now, being pressured. Gets it over to Nora, and it's a three-pointer is good.
Something tells me she hasn't made many three-pointers in her career because as soon as she shot it, everybody on the bench jumped up.
Now a three-pointer on the other side by Elijah Williams for a live oak. And everyone's just having a good time now. 65-44. Lady Jackets with the lead. From the perimeter is Tomplay. Tomplay will turn it over. Going the other way now is Spillman. Spillman will turn the ball over. Ball is loose, still on the ground. And it will go to Smith, and Smith will get it into Jackets territory. She's going to shoot a three, front iron, no good. Rebound to the Eagles.
We're getting close to NBA All-Star Weekend. Do they still do a three-point contest? If they still have the three-point contest, our girls tonight, Live Oak and Denham, are getting ready for it. A lot of three-point shots this fourth quarter.
Hatch will take it all the way. She will drive it into the lane and puts it in for two. Lady Jackets extend the lead, 67-44.
Lyric Hatch has 6 points in her short time in the game tonight, and so really doing a good job.
Underneath the basket now for the Eagles, it is up and in for an easy two. That is Barclay that is Brister for Live Oak. Hatch walking it up the court now, gets across half court into the front court. Heavy pressure here by the Eagles. Ball is loose momentarily. It will go out of bounds off the Eagles. Possession will stay with Denham Springs. Oh, we got a timeout on the court. We will take it with them as well. 67-46, Lady Jackets with the lead. We are back after this. It is Lady Jackets basketball.
Where can you get good neighbor service and surprisingly great insurance rates? At State Farm. Because State Farm agent Brandy Robertson is your one-stop shop in Denham Springs for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop looking around. State Farm agent Brandy Robertson is ready to help. Visit betterwithbrandy.net for your surprisingly great rates today. Brandy Robertson, State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Personal injury?
Boyer, Hebert, and Angel.
Auto accidents?
Boyer, Hebert, and Angel.
Workers' compensation?
Boyer, Hebert, and Angel.
One law firm can handle all of your legal needs, and you don't have to fight big city traffic to find them. Mark Boyer, Dominic Amato, Lucas Schenk, and Allison Costanza have a team of 12 attorneys ready to assist you. The lawyers at Boyer, Hebert, and Angel have invaluable experience that allows them to provide expert legal counsel that's professional, prompt, and productive. Small-town values, big city results. Boyer, Hebert, and Angel.
Lady Jackets basketball, it is going to be underneath the basket. King puts it up and in for two, and it is 69-46.
Little give and go off the side out right there. Kimber King inbounded it and took off and got a backdoor cut.
Air ball first. Now Eagles will get the rebound. They put the second shot. It is no good, and we've got a foul on the court.
Taylor Smith getting the defensive rebound. And
it's going to be on Williams.
Williams reaching over the back.
Substitution now for the Jackets. Hatch will go out. Vaughn will come in, and she will get the inbounds from Smith here, trying to get it to Vaughn. Now it's going to have to go to Henry, but it will go to Vaughn. Pressure coming. The Eagles doing a full court press here. Smith has a little bit of room, gets it into Jackets territory. A long three, that is going to be by Henry, is no good, and is going to be a jump ball. Jump ball, possession arrow to the Jackets.
Jaden Vaughn in there fighting for a rebound, tied it up.
Jaden Vaughn having a great night here for the Lady Jackets. Kimber King having a great night as well. Taylor Smith just doing Taylor Smith things. She will inbound it to Vaughn.
Let's not forget Cameron Nora with the three-point bucket.
Smith from the far corner three, front iron, no good. Rebound goes to King. She will be fouled, and she will go to the free throw line for two. 2:19 left here.
And you mentioned it before the game. You mentioned Coach Rudy Smith talking about Kimber and just how much she means to this team, and just the type of attitude she gives when she's out there on the floor. And you just see it, just getting after every rebound and every loose ball. She's getting out there after it.
King's first free throw is no good. So some substitutions coming in here now for the Eagles. King from the free throw line going for the second free throw, missed the first. Second one is no good as well. Ball is bounced around, rebound almost to the Jackets, but it will end up with the Eagles. Like the aggressiveness there on the loose ball, but Eagles will keep it. They get across half court into front court, now driving into the lane underneath the basket, up and in for an easy two is Ratcliffe for Live Oak.
Good job, Madeline Brister, helping to break the press and get that assist.
Smith now from the right wing. Kicks it over to Vaughn. Vaughn with a long 2 off the iron, no good. Rebound to the Jackets, and it is put back and up and in by Cameron Nora. 71-48. Lady Jackets with the lead. Ooh, yep, that's going to be a foul. That foul's going to be on Henry for the Lady Jackets. It'll be a sideline inbounds pass now for the Eagles. Inbounding it is Ratcliffe. We'll get it to Williams. Pressure by the Lady Jackets here. In the corner, going to be a 3 for the Live Oak Eagles. That is Brister. It is no good. Rebound goes to the Eagles. The putback is no good. Still under the rim. Eagles fighting for it, and it is going to be a jump ball possession arrow to Live Oak. All right, checking in for the Jackets now is going to be Duplessis. She will check in for Henry. Baseline inbounds pass goes to the free throw line. It is going to be a jumper from there. Air ball. That was by Brister. It'll be a turnover. Goes to the Jackets.
I was going to say, I think Nora got a hand on it and got a tip for another block. But when the ref says it was not out of bounds on us, I guess we can't credit her with a block. Or else that would have been the Eagle ball.
Full court press now by the Eagles as the Jackets get it in. That is Duplessis being pressured. She is going to break that. Gets across half court now in between the circles, coming to the near side. Double team. She is going to turn the ball over with the steal is Spillman. Spillman, loose ball, will get it over to Brister, and Brister's going to put it up from the free throw line. The basket is good, and she will go to the free throw line with 1:03 left here in the fourth. 71-50, Jackets with the lead over the Eagles. Lady Jackets came into this one 18-9 overall, 2-1 in district play. Live Oak was 12-9 overall and 0-3 in district play. Free throw is good by Brister, and it is 71-51, 20-point game here for the Jackets with the lead. Inbounds goes to Duplessis from Smith. Full court press, staying on by the Eagles with under a minute left here to play. Duplessis working around, being pressured, gets it down to the corner. Trying to work it around now is Nora. Nora in the corner to Duplessis. Duplessis being pressured, drives it baseline now, tries to put it up. It goes off the back of the backboard, out of bounds, goes to the Jackets.
Duplessis keeps getting trapped right there. She gets the ball across half court, and then another defender from Live Oak will run over and give her 2 defenders in her face right there. Got to get a teammate to help out.
Smith will get it to Duplessis. Duplessis on the far corner will lose her handling on the ball, and it will go out of bounds, and possession will go to the Eagles with 37 seconds left here in the fourth from the Jacket Gym at Denham Springs High School. Ratcliffe now will get it to Brister. Brister's going to drive it, dishes down in the lane to Dunn, and Dunn will be fouled. Foul is going to be on Nora, and that sends Dunn to the free throw line for 2 with 29 seconds left. What are you laughing
I'm just
at?
chuckling.
The
difference in the college game and the high school game.
First free throw
is
is good.
College game, these last 45 seconds wouldn't be any pressing going on. Teams would just drop back,
and it would take an hour.
And it wouldn't. Both teams here still in full court press. And
that's a good question for the for Coach Smith in the post game. Like, why? What are you doing?
We were pressing with 40 seconds left, up 20.
71-53. Lady Jackets with the lead. Smith now gets it over to Duplessis. Duplessis from the top drives it, gets to the elbow. We'll take it out now, going to that 4 corners offense that we talked about last week. Long 2-3-pointer by Vaughn is good from the far corner. And his time is going to expire. Vaughn on senior night hits a 3 at the buzzer. 74-53 will be the final here from the Jacket Gym on senior night for the Lady Jackets. Lady Jackets will now improve to 19-9 overall and 3-1 in district play. We are going to take a timeout. When we return, I will be joined by, I don't know who I'll be joined by. We'll see after this. We'll be back after this on Lady Jackets Basketball.
Your local sporting goods store in Livingston Parish for over 40 years is Sportin' Center. Sportin' Center has all of your Denham Springs and surrounding school shirts, caps, clothing, and fan gear. Plus, Sportin' Center has all of your brand names like Adidas and Russell Athletic. And Sportin' Center offers one-on-one customer service. Sportin' Center does in-house monogramming, screen printing, and laser engraving. And they can handle all of your advertising, promotional, and sign shop needs. Sportin' Center, 205 South Range in Denham Springs.
With Bank Plus, your account is always just a tap away. Bank anywhere, anytime with free Bank Plus mobile banking. Pay bills, transfer funds, and check your account day or night with the Bank Plus mobile app. Deposit checks with the snap of a photo. Keep tabs on your account with transaction alerts. Lost your debit card? Disable it instantly from your smartphone. Then, turn it back on when you find it. Your bank, your plus. Learn more at bankplus.net. Member FDIC.
Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill has it going on. Big Mike's has burgers, steaks, seafood, pizza, salad, sides, and desserts, 37 TVs, and Big Mike's is open late after the games. Live music on the weekends, locally owned and operated by Denham Springs High School graduate Big Mike O'Neill. Check out the Denham Springs Athletics Hall of Fame at Big Mike's. Big Mike's Sports Bar and Grill, 123 Ascom Square in Denham, or delivery through Waiter or Grubhub.
Do you have a go-to doctor when you're sick? Now more than ever, having a primary care provider you know and trust is essential. It's time to put your health first and schedule a visit with a North Oaks primary care provider today. From annual checkups to health screenings and everything in between, our team of providers are ready to provide the care you need to stay healthy. Call 985-230-APPT today to schedule an appointment or schedule online at northoaks.org/PCP.
Hey, it's Max Sellers from Ralph Sellers Chevrolet. We're again excited to be a sponsor of the Denham Springs Fighting Yellow Jackets football team this year. We appreciate all the support from your community in our first few years in business, and we are excited about things to come. Whether it's a new or used car, truck, or SUV, award-winning service from our dedicated service and parts staff, or even an outstanding collision repair for your vehicle, Ralph Sellers Chevrolet wants to earn your business. From our Ralph Sellers Chevrolet dealership family to your school family, go Jackets!
Fire and water, cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro of Livingston. The #1 choice in cleanup and restoration is Serve Pro of Livingston. Whether it's water damage, fire damage, mold, storm, or construction issues, let the highly trained professionals at Serve Pro of Livingston clean and restore your property and make it like it never happened. Serve Pro of Livingston is prepared for just about anything and is open 24/7, so Serve Pro is faster to any disaster. Serve Pro of Livingston, Florida Boulevard, Denham Springs. Soon to be at the old Albertsons. Fire and water, cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro of Livingston.
We welcome back in to Lady Jackets basketball. We are now post-game show here from the Jacket Gym. Josh Ward alongside Mitch Covington. And what a night here. Senior night for the Lady Jackets. 74-53 the final. Lady Jackets improved to 19-9 overall. They're now 3-1 district play. We'll hear from head coach Rudy Smith here after he goes and has his post-game with his team. But Mitch, a lot of positives here that we saw tonight. Obviously, I think the biggest key that we've talked about the last few weeks is just the free throw line has not been a friend to the Jackets. And, you know that these coaches practice that, and you do it. Like, how do you end practice in basketball? Free throws. I mean, so they're practicing it. So it's just, I'm curious. I'm going to ask Coach Smith, like, what does he think that is? Because I know these shooters on this team, and they're good. And they're good shooters. Mm-hmm. So, the free throw line is usually where you get your easiest ones. And Live Oak in the first half did a very good job from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's in the 3 games we've covered, that's been a big weak spot for us is converting at the free throw line. And it seems like a lot of times we're hanging around the 50% mark as a team, if 50%, sometimes a little bit below that. And when we get to these games, in the playoffs, every point is going to be vital. It's going to make a big difference when you come down in the fourth quarter and you've got a 3-point lead with 4 minutes to go. We need to get those, those baskets when we get a chance at free points to take care of that. We were the better team tonight, and it didn't come into play, even though we missed a lot of free throws. We were still able to get a big lead and finish up with a 21-point victory. But like I said, some of the teams that we're going to face, down the stretch here, the last couple of district games, or when we get into the playoffs, we won't be able to, finish a game off by at the free throw line and knocking them down.
Well, yeah, and it's a very good point and that is so true. Like when you get in those tight spaces, like when you get in the playoffs, like those games, the margin of victory is very small. And like when you're going through that, like free throws mean so much at that point. So I'm curious how, I guess as a coach, how do you clean it up? I mean, because you practice it. That's something like you can't go shoot up for them, and it's just like, hey, calm down, take a breath, make the shot. I know you can because I see you do it every day in practice.
Like I said, I know they work on it at practice.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a thing that they get out there, and I'm sure they've talked about. You said you're going to talk to Coach Smith, ask him some questions here in a minute, see what his thoughts are about it.
Questions.
he's not supposed to get you hard-hitting questions when we win by 21, man. It's tonight's to be a fun night.
Yeah, right.
And so
full court press up 20 with 2 minutes left.
But no, we're just thinking ahead, though. Thinking we want these ladies to be able to advance as far as they can in the playoffs and to make a big run. And you're going to have some tight games, and you're going to need to just take advantage of that. Whether you have the lead or whether you're trying to come back and other teams are fouling you and putting you on the free throw line on purpose, or if you're down by 3 and you got a chance to close it to 1 point with about a minute and a half left, we won't be able to do that. And so that's something we can look for down the stretch to try and clean up a little bit.
All right, Coach Smith is going to be coming up. We're going to take a timeout so we can get him set up here. So when we return, it will be head coach Rudy Smith right here in the booth with me. So stay with us. We're right back after this on the postgame show.
Denham Springs on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision, are brought to you in part by Duke Seafood and Steakhouse, Brandon Rishu with Smart Move Real Estate, Livingston Parish Clerk of Court Jason Harris, Hunt's Tire Pros and Car Care, Coconut Willie's Daiquiris, Denspree, Shea Landry Closing Attorney, Milestone Title, L. King Company, and Triton Outpatient Clinic. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
For all your flooring and carpet needs, it's Floor Store Carpet One. At Floor Store Carpet One, they offer prompt, quality personal service. They'll take care of you right away. The Floor Store Carpet One has an extensive product line: wood, carpet, plastic laminate, ceramic tile, natural stone, countertops, and showers. The Floor Store Carpet One also carries luxury vinyl tile, which many customers rave about, serving the community since 1984. The Floor Store Carpet One, 1/2 mile from the Amite River Bridge on Florida in Denham Springs.
If you're a small business owner in the Denham Springs area, think about everything you need to help your business succeed. You need a plan, happy customers, steady cash flow, and an insurance agent that gets you. State Farm agent Randy Robertson runs a small business in the Denham Springs community area too, and she understands the unique needs of local business owners. She will make it easy to choose the right protection at the right price, because one thing you don't need is insurance stress. Call State Farm agent Randy Robertson for your small business needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Do you have a go-to doctor when you're sick? Now more than ever, having a primary care provider you know and trust is essential. It's time to put your health first and schedule a visit with a North Oaks primary care provider today. From annual checkups to health screenings and everything in between, our team of providers are ready to provide the care you need to stay healthy. Call 985-230-APPT today to schedule an appointment or schedule online at northoaks.org/PCP.
No pain, no gain might apply to football, but not your teeth. If you have toothache pain, gain relief with Dr. Michael Sharola. Emergencies are seen the same day. Dr. Sharola and his staff treat all phases of dentistry, including Zoom whitening procedures. Michael Sharola was an all-state Denham football and baseball player, and you'll feel all world by visiting him. Call 665-3100 or visit Dr. Sharola in Watson next to the post office.
You are our first priority at Innovative Audio. Innovative Audio offers the very best selection of mobile audio and video, window tint, and vehicle security. Innovative Audio's installation and tinting is the finest in the industry. And Innovative Audio's work comes with lifetime warranties on all audio, video, and tint installations. Most importantly, Innovative Audio specializes in serving you. You are our first priority at Innovative Audio, 1400 South Range, Denham Springs. Visit us on Facebook.
As we welcome back in to the post-game show here from the Jacket Gym on the campus of Denham Springs High School, Josh Ward alongside head coach Rudy Smith. Congratulations, great win here tonight, senior night for the Lady Jackets. Talk about this senior group. I mean, I'm sitting here and I'm watching Jane Vaughn just have the night of her life. It was so fun to see that. Kimber King coming out, playing aggressive, picking up a lot of fouls early, but you know she's laying it all out there for her senior night. So just talk about this senior group and what they mean to this program.
Yeah, they're a special group. This is the group that came in when my first year.
Yeah.
They were freshmen. And Kimber King, I know she got into foul trouble early, but that's just Kimber King. You know, she's really aggressive. She is like a ball of fire. And she's really improved over the years and really bought in. Just a perfect little program player that gives you everything she's got. And if she's on the floor or if she's on the bench, it doesn't matter where she is. She's always positive and she's always pushing their teammates. So ultimate team player. And
were you listening to the Sporting Center pregame show?
No.
Because I just said everything that you just said, I said about her. Because in the notes that you had sent me earlier in the season, you said she's just all around. I'm like, and I was telling Mitch, like, you need those players like that, those program players who will come in and do whatever you want. They can be the cheerleader, they can be on the bench, they can be on the court. When they're on the court, you know what you're going to get from them.
That's
so,
right.
I mean, this senior class, I know it means a lot to you being your first, so it was exciting to see all that. Had to be a little emotional for you with Taylor, your daughter, being out there as well. So how did y'all manage all those emotions? And with the change of venue, with the gym situation over at Hornsby, having to come to the Jacket Gym, like that adversity that you had to work through, but
that might have helped.
Yeah,
that might have helped because I had my mind on so many things today with changing gyms into this gym. The first time we ever played in here since I've been here, and I think I'd forgotten for a little while about the whole senior deal. You know, until I came in here, I guess about an hour before the game, the parents had come in and set the pictures up in the little podiums, and then it kind of hit me. I was like, whoa. It's kind of sad. I'm not gonna get to coach my girl again, and I think they're all my girls.
They are, yes. And I know how much you care about them, and like how tight knit this program is for you, and how much it means for you for them to all be a part of this, and your parents, and the support staff that you have around. We had Miss Fran on with us earlier.
How was she?
I call the first lady of Lady Jackets basketball. So she was great. Oh, she was great. She was fantastic.
Awesome.
John wouldn't let me interview her. He took that role, so I was upset about that. But she was great, man. And y'all just like there's just a feeling around this program that is so great, and I'm so happy for y'all. But let's talk about the game now. First quarter, y'all were outstanding.
We were. Credit to Jaden Vaughn had 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 points in the first quarter. Ended up with 23. I mean, like you said it earlier, it was the game of her life, and she is another one. You talk about Kimber King being the ultimate team player. Jaden's right there. For the last 2 years, she's been our 6th or 7th man, and fits that role. Whatever role I give her, she's all about it. She's like, yes, sir, and she does it to the best of her ability. I feel bad sometimes when I get on to her because I know she's such a great kid, but she just takes it so well, and she's such a strong kid. Perfect kid. Her and Kimber, both of them great singers. And then we go down the row here. Cameron just came in this year, but fantastic kid, fantastic family, and she had another great game. I thought she had a great game. Maybe not scoring, but on with the rebound, she had 6 points. I don't know how many blocks she had, but it seemed like she altered a lot of shots, which was tough on them just getting set up in anything or anytime they were pushing. She's always in the back of the anchor of our press, making it tough on them. You know.
Yeah, and y'all move the ball so well tonight at times. Defense, like we were joking with 2 minutes left, full court press by both teams. I'm like, at a 20-point game, is that just the aggressiveness? Is that just trying to keep things going because you know what's coming down the road?
Yes, I want to maintain this pace.
Sure.
What we saw here, I thought that was our downfall last week against East Ascension. While watching film, I didn't realize we walked it up the floor more than we pushed it up the floor. So we want to get back to that. So I don't even want to push it. I don't want to walk it up the floor when there's just no other option. I want to be running down the floor, keeping that pace that you saw tonight, and that gives us a better chance at beating anybody we'll play against.
As we look down the horizon, you've got 2 more district games. Both of those will be on the road to finish out your regular season. At what point have you started to look at the playoffs and your seeding, what you need to do? You feel pretty secure that your first game would be at home, and then you kind of see what happens after that. So, how far have you allowed yourself to look down that road?
I really haven't. I haven't.
Good answer, by the way.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's really, I feel like it's however many games that we've talked about it. I think we have 8, possibly 8 games up. Well, now 7, and we're in a 7-game playoff starting today. Every game the next game is more important than the game before, and that's kind of been my mentality. And I feel like if I take off and be easy, and we start looking forward and not focusing on the one in front of us, well, we'll slip up again like we did last week.
What is your proudest moment of what you saw here tonight?
The team unity, how the kids on the bench, they didn't care if they played or not. They just wanted to see their teammates succeed and do well. that was, for me, that was the proudest thing.
It was awesome. It was like seeing some of the players that were in your bench, like they're just hooping hot. Yes, I mean it was so awesome. I think Mitch had said, like, I don't think she takes many threes. I think,
Cameron, that's the first one.
Yeah, over there in the corner.
Practicing it all week. She keeps saying she's going to. I was like, Cameron, let's settle down now.
Easy.
But she hit it.
Awesome. Well, Coach, we appreciate it. Congratulations. So much, we certainly are so happy to be a part of this, and we look forward to the playoffs, man. Like, let's go get them. Yeah, thank you. That's head coach Rudy Smith of the Lady Jackets. We are back for this on the postgame show.
Physical Therapy is excited to announce the opening of our newest clinic location in Watson. We are located at 32871 Highway 16 at the corner of Amy Church Road and Highway 16. And don't forget about our Denham Springs Clinic located at 145 Aspen Square next to Spectrum Fitness Club. At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete and everyone.
Count on it at Smith Accounting Services. Randy Smith and his staff have decades of accounting experience. With Randy along with Mickey McMorris and a terrific staff, Smith Accounting Services can handle all of your accounting needs. Personal taxes, computerized payroll services, corporate income tax, business taxes, bookkeeping. And when their quality work is done, you can count on Randy Smith to reminisce about Yellow Jackets athletics. Smith Accounting Services, 277 East Railroad, Denham Springs.
Demco believes that championing youth programs helps pave the way for a brighter future. From building the next generation of leaders with the Youth Cooperative Ambassador Program, to giving students the chance to visit Washington, D.C. as part of the Rural Electric Youth Tour, our dedication is clear. At Demco, we power youth. Learn how you can participate at demco.org. That's demco.org.
Personal injury?
Boyer, Hebert, and Angel.
Auto accidents?
Boyer, Hebert, and Angel.
Workers' compensation?
Boyer, Hebert, and Angel.
One law firm can handle all of your legal needs, and you don't have to fight big city traffic to find them. Mark Boyer, Dominic Amato, Lucas Schenk, and Allison Costanza have a team of 12 attorneys ready to assist you. The lawyers at Boyer, Hebert, and Angel have invaluable experience that allows them to provide expert legal counsel that's professional, prompt, and productive. Small town values, big city results. Boyer, Hebert, and Angel.
Denham Springs High School broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision are brought to you in part by Cypress Pharmacy, BJ Pawn and Gun, Sport Clips, Forest Grove Plantation, MODAD 1 Individual Sewage Treatment System, Livingston Parish Assessor Jeff Taylor, KOA Campground, and Brian Ross, owner, OK Computers and Auto Sales. We thank you for your support and patronage of these local businesses.
Since 1898, the Livingston Parish News, an award-winning media outlet, has served as a news source for our community. The Livingston Parish News is available in print and online at www.livingstonparishnews.com. For complete and comprehensive coverage of what is making news in Livingston Parish, as well as Livingston Parish sports, we have you covered. Opinions, politics, lifestyle, and the arts. No matter how big or small the story, the Livingston Parish News is your source for community news in our parish. Serving Livingston Parish for more than 120 years, it's the Livingston Parish News.
Welcome back in. Lady Jackets basketball post-game show here from the Jacket Gym. Josh Ward alongside Mitch Covington now. Appreciate Coach Rudy Smith coming up. Caroline Taylor at the half. Mike Puku at the Sporting Center Yellow Jackets warm-up.
Hit the trifecta. Got all three coaches
we
up there.
We do. And they all have different, little perspectives that they have on it, which is great. But, man, Coach Smith, you could just see how happy and proud he is. The seniors, how they played here tonight, all the adversity they had to go through with moving gyms, I think that happened on Wednesday, and I hear you're on Friday and you had to move all this. So they had some adversity to go through, and he was like, I don't know, I think it's kind of he's like, I think it was kind of a good thing. Like, I was so distracted with so many other things. I'm like, oh, it's senior night. And then it's like, it hit me like Taylor Smith, my daughter, like, this is the last time I'm going to coach her here in a regular season. So a lot of emotions, and, we always talk about senior nights when we're doing our football games and this. So you know how emotional it was, and you saw that some of these seniors for Denham Springs just come out and just play lights out. And when it's against Live Oak, you got a little extra juice there. So going forward, we'll get to that in a minute. But we know the last two district games, Dutchtown and Prairieville for the Lady Jackets, correct? You said that? Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's coming up next week. We won't have those games. We'll have the boys basketball games here, which will be Tuesday night. We will be, I guess, from the Jacket Gym. We haven't figured that out, right?
I think it's going to be in here, yeah.
Unless they figured it out,
I don't believe it's going to be. They're working to get it fixed up, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be ready by Tuesday.
All right, so give us. Mitch is going to give you the information he knows about the gym so far. Come on, so a little inside info. Tell him.
It happened during the freeze, we believe. I don't think that anybody knows for sure yet exactly what happened, but there was a water pipe that ran under the gym floor that didn't come out to a water faucet. Like there wasn't a knob or anything outside that you wrap up or you keep running, and so no one was aware that the water was in a pipe underneath the floor. So when that freeze happened and it was very cold, obviously I took a screenshot on my phone. It was 8 degrees at one point.
Yep.
So in Denham Springs, 8 degrees, but it froze pipes underneath, and then they busted. And Coach Smith on Friday, the teachers, the kids didn't come back to school on that Friday. The teachers did. We were supposed to come to school, get some work done, kind of check out our facilities, see if everything was okay. And he saw some water near the locker room, but thought he got it all up and wasn't sure that there was anything more to it. But a couple weeks later, we find out it was all up underneath the floor, and the gym floor started buckling up, and now it's going to have to be a lot of work on it.
When they peeled the one piece up, there was 4 inches of water stuck under there, and then so the court starts to buckle, and they can't play there, and they find this out. And as we were talking, they are trying to find their quickest fix to it, but it may be a minute and maybe a week or so. So the hopes is that by the playoff times that they could be back in the Hornsby gym. So we fingers crossed for that, because I love the Jacket Gym. Brings back some memories, PE days right over there. But it's you want to be in your confines that you're used to. You talk about goals, and sometimes a little too much may go into that, like how the goals feel and all that. But when you're so used to just shooting on those, I mean, it does make a difference.
It was interesting, like for one night. You don't mind coming here kind of as a throwback situation or whatever, but you probably didn't want to have that on what would be your last home game for the girls. We'd like to be your normal, Hornsby gym, but we don't want this to be a 2, 3, 4 week thing. We don't want to play playoff games out of the ordinary. We kind of want to get back to the Hornsby gym if we can. If not, you saw the girls came out and shot really well here tonight. And like I said, in this arena, in this smaller gym, it can be louder and it can be more of a home court advantage perhaps to be here. So there are some positives if we had to play here the rest of the season.
All right, so that is that. We will take our final timeout. When we come back, we will wrap it up here from the Jacket Gym. Again, the final here is 74-53. Lady Jackets improved to 19-9 on the season, 3-1 in District 5 5A play. Take our final timeout. We come back to wrap it up here from the Jacket Gym. Stay with us. We're back after this on the postgame show.
Saving for retirement approach involves the phrase, I'll get around to it someday. Edward Jones can help. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Edward Jones financial advisors Scott Landry and Sims White can help. Stop by their office at 179 Del Orleans. That's Scott Landry and Sims White at Edward Jones, 179 Del Orleans, right across from the post office. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Like it was never there, Louisiana Tree Pro is your tree care specialist, expertly handling tree removal, tree trimming, stump grinding, and storm cleanup with 24-hour emergency tree removal. And Louisiana Tree Pro does it the right way with properly licensed and insured professionals who will get the job done quickly and safely with a quality result. Their goal at Louisiana Tree Pro is to leave your property better than they found it. That's why their motto is, like it was never there. Denham Springs owned and operated by Doc Howard and Megan Fontenot Howard. That's Louisiana Tree Pro.
Bond Roten Eye Clinic is your full-service eye care specialist. Dr. Hunter Bond and Dr. Chris Roten and their staff expertly handle all of your eye care needs. A former Jackets football player, Dr. Hunter Bond is proud to serve the Denham Springs community that gave so much to him. You can visit Bond Roten Eye Clinic at 222 Veterans Boulevard in Denham Springs or call 791-2020. That's Bond Roten Eye Clinic in Denham Springs with locations in Hammond and Ames.
Do you have a go-to doctor when you're sick? Now more than ever, having a primary care provider you know and trust is essential. It's time to put your health first and schedule a visit with a North Oaks primary care provider today. From annual checkups to health screenings and everything in between, our team of providers are ready to provide the care you need to stay healthy. Call 985-230-APPT today to schedule an appointment or schedule online at northoaks.org/PCP.
Hey, it's Max Sellers from Ralph Sellers Chevrolet. We're again excited to be a sponsor of the Denham Springs Fighting Yellow Jackets football team this year. We appreciate all the support from your community in our first few years in business, and we are excited about things to come. Whether it's a new or used car, truck, or SUV, award-winning service from our dedicated service and parts staff, or even an outstanding collision repair for your vehicle, Ralph Sellers Chevrolet wants to earn your business. From our Ralph Sellers Chevrolet dealership family to your school family, go Jackets!
Like it was never there, Louisiana Tree Pro is your tree care specialist, expertly handling tree removal, tree trimming, stump grinding, and storm cleanup with 24-hour emergency tree removal. And Louisiana Tree Pro does it the right way with properly licensed and insured professionals who will get the job done quickly and safely with a quality result. Their goal at Louisiana Tree Pro is to leave your property better than they found it. That's why their motto is, like it was never there. Denham Springs owned and operated by Doc Howard and Megan Fontenot Howard. That's Louisiana Tree Pro.
Demco believes that championing youth programs helps pave the way for a brighter future. From building the next generation of leaders with the Youth Cooperative Ambassador Program to giving students the chance to visit Washington, D.C. as part of the Rural Electric Youth Tour, our dedication is clear. At Demco, we power youth. Learn how you can participate at demco.org. That's demco.org.
As we welcome back in, post-game show here from the Jacket Gym on the campus of Denham Springs High School. Josh Ward alongside Mitch Covington. Special thanks to Lamine Figueroa back at the studio, Jake Williamson, and the up-and-coming protege, Zachary Williamson, who's going to take over Dad's job here pretty soon.
Jake, I told him earlier, Wally Pipp.
That's right.
You're going to go next to Wally Pipp. That's going to be you.
Yes. Anyway, thanks to our cast here. Glad that you all that were able to join us here again. 74-53, the final here from Jacket Gym on the campus of Denham Springs High School as the Lady Jackets improved to 19-9 overall, 3-1 in district play. So district title still in play for the Lady Jackets. They got 2 games left in their regular season district play before they get ready for the playoffs. Again, little reminder for you that next week we will have our first boys game of the season that we'll carry right here on Family Radio 91.9 FM on the web at johnfineproductions.com and streaming live on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision. Right here from what we think will be the Jacket Gym for that one. 6:15 start time for that one for the Sport Center Yellow Jackets warm-up, so please make sure you tune in for that.
We need the boys to hold on. I got an update. They're up by 3 with about 2.5 minutes left.
Oh, so that's right, yes.
Playing at Live Oak right now.
Since we had talked about them, they went on a 2-game losing streak, lost to Central, then lost to EA, and I was like, man, EA just got the best of Denham Springs last week, the girls and the boys, but they're having a fine season, one of the best seasons the boys have had since Tasman was here back in 2003, 4, 5, so super excited about that, looking forward to working with Coach Cab and his staff, and
was it Tasman or Josh Ward that brought those victories?
Well, you see, Tasman had 2,022 points. I had 0 of them. So that's a John Fine joke right there. Sorry. So, but anyway, Mitch, as we wrap this one up here, obviously a really good night for the Lady Jackets as they continue to move on. We talked about free throws. You clean that up. You play. You just saw a lot of excitement here from this team on senior night. We were joking about how the bench was going crazy for some of those players that were getting in that we don't usually see. So, overall, just a great night here for the Lady Jackets with the adversity they had to deal with. We talk about players of the game. This senior class, I think you just give it to them tonight. Those players that came in that don't usually get to see, Kimber King just coming in. It was fun to watch her play. Jaden Vaughn, it was fun to see her night. And then you see those normal players, Taylor Smith. And like I said, she just does Taylor Smith things. And then you look at what Preya Nelson does, how aggressive she is, her ball handling skills.
And then Cameron Nora she had 6
Lyric
points
Hatch
tonight.
Comes in. Just so many people that get involved in this. Just a great night for the Lady Jackets here.
Like you mentioned, Cameron Nora, the senior, knocked down a 3.
Yes.
The way the bench reacted, that may have been maybe one of her first 3s.
Coach Smith
she's made in her
she's
career.
Been practicing all week.
She knocked it down. When she got her opportunity, she handled it.
Yes.
So, that was a great way to finish out your home career in the regular season at Denham Springs High School. But, of course, they've got 2 big district games left, trying to lock up a district championship and then, be hosting some home playoff games in the future.
We look forward to that. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Thanks to Coach Smith and his staff and all they do for us here as we made our transition here to the Jacket Gym. And great job by the entire crew, Jake, Mitch, John, all of y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all. It's just a pleasure to be here with y'all. I'm excited about it. So reminder, Next week, 6:15, right here, Family Radio 91.9 FM, on the web at johnfineproductions.com, streaming live on YouTube at DS Jacket Vision, all one word. Make sure you give it a like and a subscribe for us. And we look forward to seeing you on Tuesday for Denham Springs boys versus Dutchtown here from the Jacket Gym. For all of us involved here, for Lamine Figueroa back in the studio, I'm Josh Ward saying good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Denham Springs High School basketball broadcast on Family Radio 91.9 FM Baton Rouge, on the net at johnfineproductions.com, and on YouTube. Please subscribe at DS Jacket Vision. Josh Ward on play-by-play with Mitch Covington on color commentary. Denham Springs High School basketball broadcasts are a John Fine production.
Radio Amor keeps you company. 91.